Hey everyone, welcome to Transformers Show. Fingers crossed my internet holds up. It's improved massively throughout the week, so I think we'll be alright, and apologies for last week. But what a week it was. I think Jack Lawrence carried us last week. It was the most fun. Really enjoyed that. But tonight, well, you didn't think you could top Jack Lawrence, but we've got Andy and Graham, double team, come in. So we've got the reps from Toy Fu and Primetime Toys in the house for a really special show. We don't even know what this announcement is. It's that fresh. Andy's going to take us through that at the end of the news. And he's kindly got us photos. So if you want to see what Toy Fu are bringing, including a lot of boxed stuff, then you need to stay on to the end of the show because he's going to take us through some preview photos of what they've got to sell. But first of all, Andy, thanks for coming on, sir.
Good to see you again. It's nice to catch up and start to feels like it's really building towards TF Nation. Yeah. I know I've been talking to a few of you, week by week, and I think me and Moff are probably getting a little bit stressed.
Well, but
you both had hair 3 weeks ago.
Full heads.
Stress.
Yeah,
I can imagine. But this is the bit I like. It's like the anticipation, and you're becoming a bit of a pillar now. Like every year we have you on, and we get a little preview. It's awesome. And of course, Graham, lovely to have you on as always. Another third party.
Yeah. I think I hadn't seen you in so long that I thought I better come along and say hi. You might forget who I am, so.
So 3 weeks of TFN, but so loads to go through tonight. The discussion, I'm really excited about it. It's all about transformations. So what are the best bits about transformations, and what are the worst bits, what are the parts you don't like, and what do you feel about transformations? Is it still a transformer? If it doesn't transform, I think Guzzy's already hit the chat saying that it's not. There's some good views in there that we'll get into in a little bit later on. Plus our top 5 ever Toy Fu pickups from TFN. So we're going through some bots with some like almost little mini reviews from bots of yesterday and from the Toy Fu store. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Loads more news pickups. We've got the quiz. I'm waffling now, so let's just get on with some bloody news like we always do. Here we go.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Right, this week I feel like we're getting the mainline news out of the way. We probably should have done this the other way around, but we didn't get a chance to actually talk about that before we started. But let's get the mainline news out of the way. So we'll start with this, which is the MDLX Lost Light Rodimus Prime with some in-hand photos. And because we've done it this way around, I can't remember who they came. Oh, TM Reviews, that was it. It's on the photos, which makes it easier. So this is a colour scheme I personally really like. Yeah, it looks decent. Isn't this like nearly £300 or something? Is this the one that's quite expensive,
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's that expensive, but it's not cheap.
I'm sure I looked for it just out of interest, and it was like $279 or something somewhere. But maybe I was looking on one of the more expensive sites. Anyway, it comes with lots of bits and pieces and gubbins and all the rest of it, as you would expect. So you can change everything. Does anybody who actually collects these third-party bots actually change all this stuff? Or is this all just like they stick it in the box and then nobody touches it? Just wondering.
I think it just gets a bit weird. Like my kids collect a lot of the figure art stuff and the anime stuff. It all comes with hands, and all you end up with is I've got a see-through box full of fleshy hands, which they never touch. It's just a bit weird. But I think once I get my pose, like whatever I want them to be, that's it. Like I put them in. I never start swapping them over. Who has time?
I do the same though. I have a massive old school lunchbox that just has loads of hands and guns and other things in. And if you root around, it's like, don't know what they belong to now, but I dare throw them away. You never know.
You want people to see your toy room first. You don't want to leave the hand box downstairs and the day come back here. What's that? It's my box. My box of small hands.
A collection of fleshy hands.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, moving on. There is a Matrix. We heard rumors about it. There is a Matrix that's going to be coming out. Where did I put the notes about that? Somewhere. Anyway, it's a Matrix. We had rumors about this that came from JT Prime. There we are. And it's still JT Prime 17 from TFW 2005's boards. So it was described as Transformers Generation Studio Series roleplay, but we didn't know what it was going to be. He has confirmed, and he is usually right, he has confirmed it will be a 1986 Matrix, and that was it specifically in the notes, an 86 Matrix. So picture for illustration only, but you can imagine it's just going to be another light-up Matrix, as we have seen before from other companies. Anybody excited to buy this and then stand in their room, Hot Rod style? Okay, so that'll be a big seller. Alex Milne will be at TFN. I don't think we reported this last week, and if we did, I apologise, but he will. He'll be at TFN this year. He's obviously a comic book artist and an artist. Did all the things you can see on the screen, and he's another guest who has been announced for TFN, which is always very, very cool. And then we get to some upgrade kits, which I know Moff will tell me is strictly speaking a third party, but they're for mainline figures. So I'm chucking them in here because there's not a lot of mainline news this week. This is for the Godzilla Megatron figure thing, Monster King. And this is to make it look more like Godzilla. And there's the original on the left, upgrade on the right. You may now begin to pass judgment.
It's better.
Good. Better.
Yeah.
So if you've got
that's
a turd,
better.
if you've got a turd and you cover it in sprinkles,
It makes it look better, but it's still a third.
Were you about to say the polished third line? Because that literally was my thought. It was, it's better, but it's like you shouldn't have to be buying an upgrade kit to make it actually look like the thing it's supposed to look like. Should you? Sure.
Kajira Prime's got video on the upgrade kit, which might be worth checking
There you
out.
go. Definitely worth checking out after the show.
I do want a packet of Chewits now. I don't know why.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Oh, that's it. Age yourself there with that.
Go for the dance.
Anyway, that turned him into a robot, and now he's got a big tail sword and a shield.
I kind of fancy buying the kit just for the sword and shield, though. Not for use with this toy, just in general. It just looks really cool.
Go with the
just
hands.
around the
Always an
house.
option.
Yeah, with the hands, yeah.
I'm not sure if it fits a human. And there you go. How to make something not that good look a bit better. Then we had this. This is the oldie, not Audley, oldie Alpha Action Elite figures. The blind box ones via... Well, it's a name on Weibo that starts with 4 Zs and then goes into a language I can't speak. So we'll just call it Z. So thank you, Z, for the photos. And you get to see what these... I mean, the photos make them look decent.
Yeah.
But anybody
That's
inflicting
really
these?
Andy is. I know that. Because I know where he's getting them from.
Where would that be, Moff?
Yeah, I do think they look really good. I really like them. I just like the style of them.
I think the elite ones that came recently at the Soundwave from it's much better than the first wave, and these look better than the first wave. But I'll go to the conversation later on. They don't transform, we'll have that conversation later on. That aspect of it, but the Shattered Glass Soundwave is gorgeous. They're nice.
I will
These
know
photos
shortly,
do-
Moff. I will know shortly.
These photos do a lot of the heavy lifting for these. They do make them look pretty nice.
I'm a sucker for anything that looks vaguely G1-y, so it's it'll look really good on the shelf, and I've got some new shelves to fill, so that'll be really great.
Shiny.
That one looks good, doesn't it?
That's good to know, Andy. That's good to know.
Oh dear. Anyway, there's Nemesis, cause you can't go wrong with a Black Prime.
Yeah.
Just for you, Lee. Really bored now of the sticking Megatron's arm on a Prime, but there it is.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, it's like, it's too much now. Elita one, looking a bit sassy, and then not so sassy. Not sure
Oh,
what's happened there?
abused one. This
I
like she's
know.
on some sort of
Slightly
need to
disturbing,
protect
really.
her. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that photo was supposed to represent exactly.
Well, who would do that and then put that in there? And go, yeah, that's the shot I want. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy.
Perceptor, and just to depress us all. Oh, dead Prime. There he is. The Perceptor looks quite nice as well, though. And speaking of 86 movie, Uranus, or Uranus, whatever the hell you want to call him, Uranus, has done some more photos of the Studio Series 86 Prime. Now, we've seen lots of photos of this before, so I'm not going to show all of the photos he did because there was quite a lot, but we will just remind ourselves of how nice this figure is looking, particularly in bot mode.
Just quickly, Ed's asking what the crowns are about. I actually can't see it because we're running it on StreamYard, but you probably can see it on YouTube. And I do know what it's about. It's
Me too. Go
on. It's about how much you interact in the chat. You get crowns. We didn't turn it on. It's a YouTube thing. We didn't turn that on. We didn't start the fire. The crowns are from YouTube. Thank you to our
how
YouTube.
you just did it yourself. Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us.
Yeah, it's not to do with us, government.
YouTube overlords. It's nothing to do with us. You just get crowns now for some reason. And the more you interact, the better
the thing is,
crown you
people
get.
could complain, Paul. People could complain because it gives you a ranking as to what fan you are. So for Toy Me, Toy You, on the last time I watched it, I was ranked as the #1 fan of Toy Me, Toy You. Cause some arguments. It's just because I comment a lot.
Well, I will say that. Is there any other Transformers show fan that
no?
All the Transformers the show fans are on here.
No, there isn't.
Is there any as stupid as me? No, there isn't.
Cool.
Here you go. Those people who've seen Earthspark will know that Cosmos has this slightly bizarre, very rotund look, and they've made a figure of him looking like he does in the cartoon. And a lot of people are very happy about this. So there's his
Girth Spark.
Like him big, like him chunky. Anyway, speaking of, look at that. Look at his little head poking up.
Where's his neck?
I love him. This is brilliant.
I feel like we should all buy one if it's out by TFN. We should.
My Sean will love that because he loved that episode. So that's one I want for him.
There you go. But all of this pales in comparison to the greatest news of the week, which of course is the Retro G1 Sea Spray, and I will be accepting no questions on this. My original first Transformer Sea Spray is getting a deluxe figure. It is a new mold. People were asking that question during the week when this was revealed. It is a brand new mold of Sea Spray in a deluxe scale in the retro packaging. I shall buy all the Sea Sprays.
Colours are lovely.
If they do this in a new age style.
So good.
Yeah.
I can remember. Is this a re-release? Was this a new mold?
This is brand new mold. It's not the Titans Return one we had before. This is a deluxe one. And if the wife's watching, I'm buying 2 of these. I have to have one in box and one out. Now, I might buy 3 just so I've got a spare in case anything happens. Because you never know, do you, Moff? That's the thing. You never know. It's always best to have spares. It just looks lovely. And like Moff said, the colours are just awesome. And then somebody on Twitter, and I can't remember who it was on Twitter. Sorry, X, it's Twitter. Took the photos and put them on a background because they said it looks much better if you do that. And I actually agree. Look at that. He's just there with some duckies or whatever they are on a beach. Look at that. And there, look, you take your little toy down the beach. Don't be miserable, Paul. Like it. Anyway. So anyway, that's the most important thing of the day. We can end the show now.
Cool.
You probably want to see something else. There is Blocky's Unicron head, which was confirmed for the newest wave of Blockies, and now we've actually seen it. It has been leaked upon the Tinternet, and that's what you'll get. It's Unicron's head. Okay. So we will move on to another bit of DNA design. You can't polish a turd, but you can certainly try. Here is the Mecha 03 upgrade kit for that Prime. That's what is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be shit. I heard.
It is. It is definitely that. But what is it supposed to? Anyway, it makes it better, I suppose. It still.
Does it though?
It still doesn't make it Godzilla. Like
what's upgrade kit trying to make it look like as well? Like forget what it was originally, but adding those rocket boosters, like is it something for that?
Was it the Prime that they tried to release as Mecha Godzilla? And everybody was like, "But it's a truck, and it's nothing to like." I don't get it. Somebody in the chat will be able to tell us. I'm sure somebody will be buying this and will be fuming that we're having a go. But it isn't.
Yeah, Gojira says Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, let us know if you are buying it.
It's there.
If you're buying it, can you let us know and then unsubscribe? I'm joking. You like what you like, but it's not good.
Well, I think it looks
anyway.
alright.
What?
Awful.
What, with your eyes? Is that it looks all right?
Are you looking at this with your eyes open, or are you?
I'm
using
hearing
your
it. It hears brilliantly.
in your ears. Truck mode looks more interesting, at least with the upgrade kits. I'm trying to find nice things to say about this. That looks great. Anyway, it comes with some nice looking guns and some missile pods. And there's a photo to make it look like it's worth it.
Captain Eberi said this just armor add-on based on weapon equipment for one of the Mecha Godzillas.
Oh, there
Thank
you go.
you, Ed.
And late breaking news within the last hour. This picture was revealed. It is Retro Brawn, toy head, and obviously a reuse of the Studio Series 86 mold.
It's a hidden gem.
We've only seen this. Oh my god, kick him. It's a reuse of the Studio Series 86 mold, and we only have this blurry photo so far of the figure. But yep, we will be getting a Brawn to go with your Sea Spray, but make sure you get Sea Spray first. And that's all of the mainline news, so we can now crack on with the many bits of third-party news.
Let's go. Take measures out. Let's do this. It's third-party news.
Battle tank!
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe-to-toe with Combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile fun phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can metamorph or use mega force, but Combat Optimus is still standing.
Right, were we? Oh, yeah. Right, so it was TFCon last weekend, and there were many reveals. And before we get into the proper slides of those reveals, there was also this revealed, which is from Non-F, and it is it's basically Bludgeon, the inner robot from G1 Bludgeon. And yeah, it's looks like him.
Yeah, it looks really
Pretty
good,
cool.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Probably a hard one to do wrong, but it looks good.
I mean, it doesn't look the most complex, if I'm being honest, but you know, it's still kind of cool. So,
Toy Slice, Dave, it's not Poop O'Clock. It's third-party news.
Poop O'Clock. That is so not funny, Dave. We don't allow that kind of third party.
Grow up.
Do that joke again. Right, TFCon Toronto, presented by the Chosen Prime. Although I should have crossed that out. Presented by Primetime Toys this week. Right, Mechanical Skull Studios. They showed off some bits, so let's get on because there's about 200 photos to get through. The Armada Seekers. So we've got Thundercracker and Skywarp. I'm pretty sure we already knew these were coming, but they had some more up-to-date photos. You've got one of these, haven't you, Paul? You've got the
Starscream.
Starscream. Yeah,
He's bloody brilliant. Really cool. So poseable. Great detail. Lovely transformation. And solid plastic.
Well, you'll be able to pick up all of the Seekers in looking very accurate as well with their minicons, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Does anybody pose their toys like that, other than for a photo? Anybody? Anybody got the space? No.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Nope.
Should just be stood completely upright, as they will be to be get on the shelf. They're also doing Demolisher from Armada. This is really the tank prototype. Don't think did we see the robot ages ago? I think that was just like the waxy kind of model of it. But anyway, waxy model. That's a technical phrase. There's Demolisher. He's a tank. Are you a fan of Armada, Andy?
No.
Fantastic. Let's keep going.
Good lad.
Do you know what? Though?
Go
As
on.
Moth will attest to, I will literally go up to a time and go, that looks good, can I buy that? So if I see something in person, I'll pick them up and go, oh, that looks really interesting. Moth then does the quick sell of, yeah, it's really good. And I go, yeah, I'll take that, that's fine. So I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say I don't want an Armada toy. If it feels nice, looks nice, I'm more than happy to have one because it looks good on the shelf, it's playable with. But I'm not necessarily going to go seek out the show or anything like that. Yeah.
And to be fair, like that Legends one. Like I said this to you, Andy. Like I'm not a big fan of them. That's an amazing little bot, and it's a really nice. I really like the robot, and I like the jet mode. I didn't like the original toy, but that Legends class one is gorgeous. So I want all three.
Gojira asked how big is it? The toy. I'll show you. It's that big. If you see it, if I put my head for comparison, it's about 3 years.
Pete's got a tape measure. Paul's used to the years.
It's about 5 inches. No, probably about 4.5 inches.
And what about the figure? Hey! Right, anyway, G2 Megatron Project Tank, 135 millimeters to the top of the head in robot mode. You may have noticed Pete messing around with his tape measure before.
Yeah,
Legends.
That's all they do. I think that's all they've done. Pete, to be fair, is all Legend class. So.
Yeah. Hey, Sammy.
It looks decent, though, if you like G2 Megatron. I mean, obviously need the colours to really know, but I mean, it's certainly posable, which is more than the original toy was.
It's true.
What's Dave said now?
Nothing against fair party, but I'm waiting for Mark to give me a demolisher.
Fair enough.
We all are.
He's talking about the toy, right? All right, it's got full turret rotation in tank mode. The tank mode looks decent. If you like a tank transformer, I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Probably a bit small, though. And then they're also doing...
Hero Prime in it?
That's it, Hero Prime. I can never remember the name of it. There was some photos of the grey model of that. Please note, the final height of the tank will be slightly taller than Truck. Have we all noted that?
How they've come up with the names, by the way. Tank and Truck.
I mean, it's not up there with Alan, I'll grant you, but it's you know, could be worse.
John,
yeah.
Names there.
If I had a third-party company, you'd be getting a Kevin. You know, you'd be getting a Kevin. The most inappropriate name for whoever it is, Gary. Let's drop all the names in. Anyway, right. So that's coming. Then Robot Toys, Hello Robot Toys, which I presume is part of the name of them. They dropped some more pictures. Again, these are Legends scale, I think I'm right in saying.
These are just reissues. We've already had these. I've got them myself. I've had them for a while. And then they're the recent releases this year.
We've definitely seen photos of these before.
We've not seen this one, I don't think. The repaint into the kind of toy, kind of tiger. More kind of deco. Tony the Tiger deco, as they put it.
And he got a Bengal tiger.
Yeah.
I really like that orange. I think it really pops more than the ones that Hasbro produced.
Oh, give over, yeah.
Now, Andy, I don't know if you know that Pete is not a fan of Beast Wars, but you may pick up on it as we go through it.
I might buy it just to spite him.
Yeah. Let's all buy him one. He'd really love that. Because they're gifts and he can't just give them away. Yeah. Right, all burn them. There's quite a lot of photos of this. Let's keep going. Yeah, there he is. There's Tony. I think it's this shot. How happy he is. He's a happy lad. And there they are together. Looking lovely. And now we also, this is already out.
But the reason they've shown this off is because they're about to show you they're going to do 2 repaints. So they're kind of teasing the 2 repaints in a minute.
You are correct, Moth, as we will see momentarily. Now, there you go. There's one of them. At least we've got the head.
Yeah.
And the other one there. So are those based off something? Because
so the first one's based on, I think it's a different release of the toy, and then the second one's based on the colours of the mutant mask that came with the original toys. Remember, the first one's came with mutant mask, so it's based on that. But there's nothing other than that. It's just a kind of add-on to it.
There we go. Right, nice one. That's why we have you on for the knowledge. They're doing a Waspinator, which they've called B-Drill.
Yeah. So that's the ones that are RT, DO, they're masterpiece scale. So they're doing masterpiece spots and they're doing legend spots. So the Scorponok was the first of their masterpiece. This is the second their masterpiece. And then there's more to show.
And there's the grey model. And Black Beetle, 7.5 centimeters.
Yeah, so that's the legend one. They are doing a masterpiece version of that as well, but they're only focusing on the legends first.
And they're also doing Kraken, which is Rampage.
Oh, we're still on Beast Wars. Okay.
I expected more of a reaction. I thought Rampage was like a really popular character in.
I'm
Beast
buzzing
Wars.
for this.
I can tell.
But we knew this one I had known about, but the next one is one I don't think we knew about before the convention. But yeah,
Is the next one? Well, I know what the next one is. I thought again. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm spent so much time scrolling through Transformers news sites, but I thought the next one, which we're about to show, this one, I thought we'd seen this before, or a version of, or am I getting muddled up with another company?
Yeah, so the Transat were ready to go, but the Rampage I've had them pre-ordered for Show Z for a while, but this was announced. So this one, and they look very similar to original toys, and the original toys were great. But when you look back at the robot mode, the depth charging, you see it's a lot more like the cartoon mode. So it looks really good. It'll be interesting to see how they pull off because this is obviously on CG, how they pull off the chrome aspect. Because Transat did that really well. So I'll be curious to see how they pull it off in this. But, yeah,
What's the rough price point for them, Moth?
I've not been offered them yet, so I can't. I'm only going by. I literally until I order them. I offer them. I generally just go and pre-order my stuff for Show Z to make sure I get it. But,
I just like the Manta Ray. I thought it was quite cool.
It's good. Yeah, that'll be good.
I'm sure Moff will let you have it for a 10, Andy. Anyway, let's move on to non-F.
The shipping cost will be a ridiculous price, but
non-F. Oh yeah, so they've done the Gigastorm upgrade set. Now, friend of the show, Mellow Shade. I'm sure he posted some pictures of. I don't know if it's this exact one, but I'm guessing it was this set. So it must be out and available. So you can change your what is he? No, Age of the Primes Trypticon, or I suppose your old Trypticon into a Gigastorm. But it works better with the new one. Yeah. And it was available at TFCon, and also they've done 2 bludgeon upgrade sets. So one for Spaghetti Mouth and one for your standard flavor. And I quite like this. I'm not going to lie. This might be my first non-F upgrade kit that I actually buy because I like what it does for the old, G1 style one. How much do they cost for one of these kits normally? Roughly?
Never bought one, so I don't know. Never stopped.
Anybody know?
About £20.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I know that's not cheap. Well, it is kind of, but I wouldn't balk at that. I'd buy that.
The Yorkshireman's coming out of him now, isn't it?
Oh, don't make me get me flat cap and me whip it out. Anyway, and yes, that was a euphemism. Right, New Age. What have they done? We've already seen this animated Ratchet, so I am going to click past this fairly quickly. It looks very good, but I noticed something in the vehicle mode that I didn't notice before, or don't remember noticing. We'll come to it in a moment.
More hands. Can never have too many hands.
There's a big gap. You see? So is that?
Oh no, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, exactly, but I didn't notice it before, and then as soon as I saw it, it's like every time I look at the picture, my eye just automatically goes to that. I'm hoping that the actual finished version doesn't have the big gap, but we shall see. And there he is, looking very ratchet.
You can have him in robot mode anyway.
Mode. Yeah, robot
this
mode.
is true. This is true. But it'll be. I'll know it. That's the problem.
Does anyone display their stuff in car mode? By the way,
that should be a discussion, Andy.
Yeah,
that would be a good discussion. Who actually
displays brilliant idea.
That's a good. Definitely, it's a good discussion.
But not now. And this one got described as Yellow Hoist in the description from TFW 2005. And I suppose it's based off Hoist, but it's not Yellow Hoist. Early quiz question: can anybody remember the name of this late G1?
Scorcher, is that right? Scorcher, something like that?
Moist?
Oh no, I'm just asking because I couldn't remember the name.
Okay.
Look, see, he's got the big gap too. Why am I pointing? You can't see me pointing, but he has. He's got the big gap. Look, I'll point with the pointer. Big gap. So it must be. Oh, yeah, you're right. Keep it in robot mode.
Otherwise, just shout out to the wife for a wee drink delivery.
Hey.
Well
done, Kerry.
Steph would have watched that to text her.
I thought you were going to say she was watching it and she just thought he'll need a drink. Right, moving on. Then we got on to Typhon, which I believe is their. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe this is their Dinobot combiner. So this is their Volcanicus. And it actually doesn't look awful compared to most Dinobot combiners. I'm not saying I'd buy it. I'm just saying I don't think it looks terrible.
Sludge's head coming out of the knee. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Why does the though? It just looks like Snarl's clinging onto his shin for dear life. Hold on to
My
the
issue
leg!
with the third-party combiners, quite a few of them do this. They're like calves and their shoulders are tiny, and then their legs are huge again. It really puts me off. The proportions are just a bit weird. Like that just looks odd.
I'm very seen at the moment.
You have got tiny thighs.
All right, don't be a dick about it.
Little chicken legs. Anyway, let's go to Craftsman Toys. I'm only pulling your little legs. Craftsman Toys. We've seen a lot of this stuff before, so again, we'll rush through it. Afterburner, we've seen
good,
before.
Look at the colours. Colours.
That looks nice.
Scatter shot looks really nice.
Yeah.
Come on.
I paid for mine today.
Ooh.
Computron, obviously, which they call Tactic Lord of Tactics, or Tic Tacs. They should have called Tic Tac Lord. And there's
Trousers.
I know he goes with a big pair of baggy trousers. Anyway, I've just aged myself. They look good, and those of you who are collecting them, I feel slightly jealous now. Not gonna lie. Kind of angry.
It's not too late. I'll have stock of the first one at ATFM.
Have I pre-ordered them with you? I pre-ordered them somewhere.
You knew he would.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think you have. Yeah, I think you have. Because you never got the first one because I wasn't quick enough. I'm sure you pre-ordered that one.
For the first one off AliExpress. And it was rubbish because it didn't come from you, even though I do like it.
Even though it's an amazing transport.
Even though it's actually brilliant, but it was rubbish.
Well
Anyway, what else was there to show from this? So it all looks very good. They've added in the weird third mode that isn't really much of a mode, but it's there. That does look nice.
That looks good.
That's really.
Yeah.
It's the colours, as you said, Paul. The colours aren't not that colour.
I like the painted one.
How much do you think that scatter shot is going to cost?
Was a set, isn't it? The two scattershot and afterburners too.
Oh, they come as a set together. Right.
So people tell you roughly
62 quid.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's way better than I thought. That's really good.
Yeah.
They're lovely bots.
And there's Lightspeed. We have seen this before because I've definitely shown this prototype before. I remember the photos. And Strafe. And Strafe historically is my favorite of them because I weirdly liked his spacecraft mode, even though it's kind of a nothing spacecraft, but I liked it. So very nice.
Favors.
Oh, this is their Grimlock.
Yeah.
Combiner.
Yeah.
And it's just a little promo
just
kind
a tease in it.
Yeah, just a tease, just teasing it. And there's
just
Grimlock.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
He's swallowing a Lego block. A 4x4.
It does look like he's swallowing a Lego block. Oh.
Can't unsee that
Spent
now.
my first 7 years trying to stop my kids doing that. They released Transformers.
Well, I mean, Grimlock's not the brightest, so to be fair.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What? He's really intelligent, is he? From that
Can't
one
argue with the
Computron.
facts. Anyway, there you go. And then this company, apparently called Hammer Toys, didn't have a logo, so whoever created these slides on TFW 2005 just chucked in this bit of the parts, which I think is great. Look at it. Oh, I love it. I wish that was the
Don't
logo.
get married to this. It's not the logo.
Yeah. Galaxy Force Optimus Prime is what they are putting together. And it looks quite decent.
Well,
I don't know if this company's doing. I haven't got any information on what like scale is, but to me it looks more Legendsy.
I was just looking at the style of the wheels, and that was my thought as well, Andy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I forgot about that photo with the cam.
It's a big, massive can.
Yeah, it's that's a huge can. It's like a 2 liter can.
25 mil.
Oh dear. Anyway, bit of product placement there. It looks very decent. I'll be interested to see it once it's all finished with colours and everything. Because I do like me a bit of Cybertron Prime.
That's nice. Look at that. The wingspan's decent on that.
It's almost a bit Gundam-y with the wingspan, isn't it?
Yeah. There's, I think that's the one. I think that's the photo that's supposed to represent that the arm is removable. So the suggestion there would be they'd be doing like what's he called? Oh, crud. The one that transforms into a lion and can attach to his arm. The name's completely escaped me. It's going to be something like Lion Boy. But anyway, whatever it is, it's him. I forgot. Chat, tell us, because I can't be bothered to remember. All I can see is RJ, because I can't see all of the screen, and I can't see all of the messages, and I just saw RJ, and all I could see was high nipples. So there you go. I can't tell if he's commenting on the photo or if he's saying hello to Dave. Right, Toy Buddy. Anybody know this company?
No, never heard.
The logo.
No.
A Rise of
I
the
don't know if I'd leave that logo
Bumblebee.
alone with my kids. Leo Breaker. Dan
Leo
Verstater.
Break. I knew it was something to do with lions. Thank you, Dan Verstater. They're doing a Bumblebee anyway from Rise of the Beast, and I think they're also doing Scourge. They did a teaser for that as well. 32 centimeters, Peter.
Quite sizable.
Put the drink down, man.
Yeah, sorry.
You want to do?
Sat here dehydrated. That's huge.
Show us.
Right.
And what about
Also show us
32
how big it
seconds?
is.
Hey! Anyway, then
Big boy.
Dreamstar Toys
Give me a
are
call.
doing a Devastator. We know they're doing Devastator, and this is just photos. I think
Is Andy actually buying this, by the way? Like, really?
somebody will be. Like reviewers will be buying it and then selling them straight on. Because
Didn't
like,
Dan say he was?
Who is?
Devastator
Well,
was.
Dan would, yeah.
oh, Dan
would.
does like a Devastator, doesn't he? He does like a Devastator. So anyway, quite a kind of
Stylized.
looking. Yeah,
Transform it blindfolded.
but they all have been, haven't they? They've all been that stylized look, and there's what he'll look like. Although I
Dan
think
says
it's
getting
still
it, but he doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
That's the kind of customer I want, but I'm going to
Oh,
start buying
dear.
it.
Maybe
Don't you like it? Just buy it. Oh, Dan.
And then, which one's this one? It's not actually on the list, even on the TFW 2005 website.
That is Crotch Thrust.
Is that is that going to be Mixmaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the answer.
Look at that. Is it by magic?
I can't actually see my list. Normally, I've got the news stuff. I can see all the photos that are coming up, and I haven't because I'm not on my
Surprise!
So it's Mother Trucker. Anyway, there you go. Right, there we go. And there's him as a leg, looking very like a leg, and a side view, so you get an idea of how it looks. God, it's hot. Right, and that's how he'll connect it. Lovely. And there's him with an arm. God, there's too many photos of that. Studio One or Studio or whatever we call them now. It used to be Studio Still, didn't it? We've already seen this, so I am skipping through this one. This is their Golden Primus.
Beautiful.
You like this, didn't you? I don't like the colours. I don't like the red with then like the kind of. It's not even white, is it? It's like a grey, and then.
Well, you don't have to marry it, so it's fine, do you?
I don't have to.
More for me. I could buy all of them.
It's a ring, though, isn't it?
I beg your pardon?
Is that like the display stand?
Yeah, that's what turns into the display stand. So you can have it attached, but you don't have to. Face sculpt's good.
Handsome.
The powder face.
What's the photo with the? Oh, we heard you.
Oh.
And there you can display it.
It's French.
Dan.
Oh, unicorn.
Exactly, Dan Verstater. That's why I said last time we showed this. It's
We've ruined it
diarrhea
now.
colour. Yeah,
It looks literally like
it's your poo planet. Anyway,
Prime Time Toys. Will they get that in?
No.
No.
Better taste than that. I just can't see who's buying that. Like,
Me.
Have we-
I've just said.
if you want
Well,
one,
for-
I'll get you one.
Moff, have we seen this broadside before?
Yeah,
I'll
I've got
take
it.
your money.
It's up for pre-order on Primetime Toys.
Yay! PrimetimeToys.com.
This is huge because this is like 16 inches. You tape measure 44 centimeters, I think it is.
Wow.
What's that? It's 17, 18 inches, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
That's huge. I mean, look, that's impressive when you look at the ability to kind of kneel down with those joints, but it's huge.
But let's be honest, it should be. It's an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be a big lad.
The fact he was smaller than Springer, who was a helicopter in G1.
Do not question G1 logic, Pete. You know the rules. Anyway, Baylan.
I read that as by Dan.
By Dan.
Bandai. By Dan.
Yeah, let's not get sued. They are doing Roadmaster, which is their version of a Legend Scale Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. They also are doing a Nemesis version. There he is. So if you like your Legend Scale movie bots, this may very well be for you.
Those hooks look so flimsy.
Yeah, a Legend Scale as well. Teeny and tiny.
Why did you say that so like condescending? And it's Legend Scale, don't you know?
It's small, it'll snap easily. You know how this works. Anyway, there's the alt mode. There's the back of it. And there's their Legend Scale version of Jetfire from the same film.
It's good. That doesn't look good. The kibble at the front. That's the only bad bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are those hands?
Those are hands.
Fucking better not be.
Look.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Oh.
You saw
Bandan.
nothing.
But how do you, on that kind of jet, how do you not have kibble? Like,
You've got to. Yeah,
But if
you've
it,
got to.
it's the feet, isn't it? You can't have it at the front.
You got the size scale there with Prime.
Doesn't even look well put, like transformed, does it?
Oh.
Doesn't look like it's being tabbed in properly.
No.
That's the stuff of nightmares.
No,
There's a
Mr.
robot.
Bandan, no.
Was his head that big in the film? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It seems
yeah.
bigger now.
And bits were falling off him all the time, and weird.
Oh.
You know, he was leaking stuff all over the place. It was.
Wait,
Good evening,
as we get older, I can kind of understand that now. Like, I'm okay with that. Like,
It's
fair enough,
accurate.
bits are
It's
falling
accurate.
off.
And
The
they
only thing I
can
didn't like about the films, the stuff which fell off all the time. I was like, is that an important part which just fell off with Bumblebee? I did not like it. Couldn't handle that.
Anyway, they combine, and you know, you can do that thing where
It's cool.
Prime wears Jetfire's corpse, and who doesn't like that? Hey, good family fun. And they're also doing Sentinel Prime. So there you go, scale, alt
What
mode.
an amazing name.
Yeah.
Retire leader.
Yeah. It's Sentinel Prime.
It's a lovely alt mode. That alt mode. Just a great design. Not like this particular, but just that fire truck. Just love it.
The best thing about Sentinel Prime from that film was Leonard Nimoy's voice acting. Other than that, not a lot to say. Magic Square. With a chibi Ultra Magnus. White Cab Ultra Magnus. Although, now, Moff, you will know this. Are they teasing that this is going to be part of something bigger?
Because I've been chatting through that as well this week, because this is all they've done to tease, but
Wait. We're getting there.
eventually.
We're nearly there. Just give it a minute.
Eventually.
Let it just warm up.
We'll get there.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, you can kind of form whatever
Why
that
would you
is.
not do that? Why would you do that if you're not going to do the next bit? It's not just repeating it's not just repeating the prime one. So yeah, that's a bit
It looks like he's doing some kind of weird yoga pose because you can see
Stranger
his white
Things.
Prime head upside down and his hands in this
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
position. Anyway, so yes, Ultra Magnus potentially on the way. That's what it looks like from behind, by the way, in case you want to see that. And then this is Magic Square's Vortex.
En route.
And there's something coming up, and all they've put is question marks. So let's see if we can figure out what it is. Oh, do you know what it is? Yes! Anyway, I think we've seen this before, haven't we? So we won't dwell too long on this. Looks good.
I love the effects. The picture effects with the smoke stuff on these are just.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. These are
It's the team.
gorgeous.
And the team in vehicle modes.
That's good.
And kind of in combined mode, but without being combined.
That's going to be so big.
That's frightening.
What a weird picture to take.
Oh.
That's just what the question marks were for. It's for Laser Cat. Like,
Oh, is that what it's for?
yeah, it's for the company Laser Cat. Yeah.
They've done
They did the Predaking, the Chibi Predaking.
yeah, and they've done the Combaticons, haven't they? So we're getting
Yeah,
the
so that's
chibi
what I've seen more
Combaticons.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of photos of these.
But we haven't had the Dinobots yet, have we?
Yep. But both of them just get grey prototypes still, so we're not close to them coming out.
I think there's photos coming up of the
That's
prototype.
just so funny. That's so funny. Like,
See, I think I'm going to get that. Are you going to have the Predaking at TFN?
No, flew off the shelf. Don't have any left. I tried to get more. Simon asked for it, and I can't get any more.
Oh.
Sorry, mate.
Call yourself a business owner.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah, go on, Andy. Tell it.
I mean,
that's the Dinobot combiner they're doing anyway.
That looks wicked.
it does.
That looks really
Little
good.
It's the Grimlock. How good's that wee Grimlock? Look,
Yes.
great at it.
Oh,
And then it takes us on the
Then,
Beast Wars.
how good's that Beast Wars? That Beast Wars Megatron's brilliant. Come on, Pete. When you see the accessory comes with Pete, he's great. Look at that.
He's brushing his teeth. He's brushing his teeth.
It's so good.
oh, that's really cute.
That looks really good.
Look at that. That is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's decent.
Anyway, it should have come with a little rubber ducky too.
Yeah.
And then we're on to Transform Wave Dream, or Transform Dream Wave, I should say. And we've seen this. This is the tidal wave they're doing. That's more of a generation scale, so it'd be roughly around the height of your Galvatron / Megatron from Legacy. And we've seen all this before, so if you don't mind, I'm going to click it. Feel free to comment if you are excited about this or not. But yeah, we've definitely shown a lot of this before, I think.
Let's just have awkward silence as you click through the photos. In memorandum of tidal wave.
Oh, there you go, 12.7 centimeters.
It's not very big at all.
Then 10.5 centimeters.
It's getting smaller. That's what she said. Whee.
Hey! Yeah, it's kind of cool though that they'll. I don't know. I like tidal wave, but I don't know if I'd bother to buy it. Really, I don't feel.
Who's going to buy that and put it in the back of the big tidal wave? Like, really? Like,
Yeah. Oh, and then we're on to Toy Notch, who they do the Astrobotics and the Astrobots. So
what's the
these
difference?
were shown
Do
off.
you know?
I have no idea, but I know that people in the chat, certainly if Bisto is in and about, I'm sure he'll have an idea. So there you go. Apollo Python. They look cool. They're just not what I collect. And there's the Astrobots Atlas. Again, looks cool. It's just not, not for me. But it's okay if you like it. You're allowed.
Oh, I liked that brown-coloured Primus earlier, and you seem to not be okay with that.
No, we just said it was crap. Or as a
Not like that.
yeah, looked literally like diarrhea. Anyway, MMC. We know they've done that's the con exclusive one, isn't it? That's now probably not an exclusive because you can probably buy it. But Tyranplex there, Megatron. I do like it with the black helmet and the black and purple here. Looks good. And they're also doing the God Bomber armor to go with Optus Pexus. Was that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
The Orion Pax slash.
I want him. I haven't got it. Did you have him, Andy?
Who?
Optus Plexus.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I've not had this one. Everybody I know who's owned it seems to think it's really good.
Yeah.
So might be worth looking out for at TFN.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for it at TFN because I want that. That set looks good.
Yeah. Then that takes us on to Ruination. So Armor Hide in Japan colours, apparently. Which again was a con exclusive. And we're also going to see their version of, well, it's not their version of Octane because it's strictly speaking not the same character, but Mega Octane, as he is called. There he is in his RID colours.
See, I like the colours on that. That's really cool. It's
gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
I mean, they look really nice as a set as well.
Yeah.
And I know, again, a few people who watch have been picking these up. So, yeah, very nice. And then they also showed off their Mixmaster for their version of Devastator, which is Demolitor. Yes, Demolitor is there at the bottom. So this is their test shot for Mixmaster. And in a moment, once we get past him being a leg, they also showed off Insertus. But is this like recolored? Also another deco? I'm sure I read that somewhere that they've redecoed Insertus.
Is that animated? Is it the animated one?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And there he is. If you like to insert us, then you can. And there he is as a leg. There's always time for lubricant. Anyway, remix tapes. They are always doing these tapes, and we've got Ramhorn is the latest one that was shown off.
That's
there
nice.
it is.
Oh, the more they release, the more I regret not getting into these. Like, they just look great, don't they?
And then it takes us on to Fans Hobby, who showed off the con exclusive G1 snare to go
really
with the previous releases.
We can't talk about them because I tried to get a couple on Thursday and they were sold out.
I know, and I didn't realise how cheap the UK was. It like £89
What's that?
or £69?
I think it was.
Like, I looked
It was
onto
80 something for the figure, but I don't know how much it came to with shipping.
no, but that's the right, yeah. So that's Fans Hobby. Yeah,
Yeah,
if
you
went
had
to
the
the Chosen
shipping
Prime.
onto it.
It was
Yeah.
169. So I looked at the Chosen Prime for
Yeah.
169. I'm not going to buy that. It's probably a
Because there
bit
was
too
two
much.
on there. There was Hangman and Marksman, was it?
Yeah. The other two who were mine's gone blank on the names of the other guys. Was it Talon and it'll come back to me. But yeah, we've had two previous ones. Is there a photo of all three of them in here? I'm not sure. They also showed off the Purple Saber team. There we go. Who turn into what I presume is the Dark Star Saber. And this is from G.I. Joe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's the Cobra Fang. It's not Transformers, but if you collect G.I. Joe figures, which are Transformers adjacent, then you might really be excited for this. Anybody collect G.I. Joe?
No.
Fantastic.
No to
We'll move
Joe.
on.
No to Joe.
No Joe. And then Fans Toys with everybody's favourite mini-bot wind charger.
That's been desperately needed. A masterpiece wind charger. Decent one anyway. It's been needed for a long while.
Well, it's coming. Only I knew somebody who had their own toy company that sold Fans Toys. Oh, well, never mind.
Rohan?
Rohan!
Transformers excited now. Let's do the Fans Toys stuff. It's good.
How much does
Good
that
stuff.
bottom one look like the Gadgetmobile? But I can't get that in our chat.
Oh, yeah.
It's so the Gadgetmobile.
Yeah.
The worst bit is Fans Toys are the only company that would just repaint it as the Gadgetmobile just for fun. Like, if it was
Maybe they
UH,
will.
we'd definitely get it.
And there you go. So obviously it's just like renders or whatever at the moment, but still, you get a good idea of what it's going to look like. And then they also showed off their version of Strafe.
This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting that. And the interesting bit for this, so with the aerial bots and with Menasor, there's one bot comes with all the combining bits. It was confirmed just today, I think, that these are going to all come with parts so that the bots will all be evenly priced across rather than like Bandit is dropping. It's costing an arm and a leg and it's a pain in the neck to ship because it's so big. So these won't have that. These will have bits in them. Devastator does that because Devastator's Devastator. And this is going to be in a similar way. So that's a good thing for spreading the cost.
And there he is as an arm. That's obviously Strafe. They're calling Euclid. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then Pythagoras, which is their version of Nose Cone.
I think I'm going to get this.
I was just going to say you're going to have to because you're quite a fan of the Technobots, aren't you?
I'm with you, Pete.
I think it's going to look wicked.
And obviously,
you pay
when we
for
get
the quality, you pay for the quality, right?
Yeah. When we get some colour photos, we'll obviously share those. And there he is as a leg. Then they showed off Long Haul, who is called Calatrava. I don't know why. Somebody wants to explain that one, please do.
Sister's called Balaclava.
Dave's losing his will to
very
make
quick,
a third
though.
party.
It was very quick.
Dave, just leave, because if you're not going to
Dave.
get it, that's the best bit. Come on.
And don't quote me.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
It is not, and that was Link. That wasn't even Zelda, you idiot. Even though you didn't say that.
Zeldy.
I mean-
Who's Zeldy?
Zeldy. The Legend of Zeldy. What a game. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. Saving
Super
the best
Mario
till
Kart.
kind of last. Fortificus Titanicus.
This is
Not-
going to be a freaking beast.
You need a bigger tape measure.
I imagine the price will be a beast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be a cheap one. And it's interesting. Like, so I got excited. Like, you all know, I love Fortress Maximus. I was like, oh yes, can't wait. Like before the con, I was thinking, going, imagine if they confirmed they're actually going to finally do it. That'd be amazing. But it won't happen. So my first reaction was, this is amazing. My next reaction was, where am I storing stock of that? Like, I built an extension just to keep the stock of this. Like, and then how am I shipping it? But I think the rumor I've heard is that it's going to be 3 parts or 3 new bits. So the body will be split in 2, and then the third bit will be cog, gun, and sword. But it's just a rumor.
Can I just, sorry to interrupt, but can I just ask, how big is that blaster? Not the gun, the actual blaster figure.
Yeah. Scary.
That's worrying. Anyway, there's their version of Cog, I think.
I mean, he's 4'2".
Oh dear.
Kerry asked where I was going to put him. I said, "There's space between us and the bed. Like, we'll be fine."
That's my problem, woman.
Anyway, there's the alt modes.
So is that Sam? Is that you offering to come up to my house? Like, move in? Like, you'd be welcome.
And they put some colour on Cog. There you go. 1,200 millimeters.
1 point.
Why is they've done it in millimeters?
Make it
look bigger.
Let's make it seem like it isn't too big by putting in the height in millimeters.
Give us a 1.2.
Against the cat's lair.
Offer it.
Against the cat's lair. Oh, mate.
What's the cat's lair?
Oh.
It's just off to the side.
Yeah, I'm not getting one. Didn't even like fans' toys.
Just before we move on, how much do we think it's going to be? Is between 1 and 2K? Do you reckon, or do you think more?
Well, the Metroplex was 1.1. That's what I was able to supply at 1.1.
I'm going to go 1.2.
Yeah, I reckon 1.2 is not a bad shout. I think, like, don't have a clue. There's been nothing come out, nothing going out yet, so it's all speculation just now. But I think 1.2. And it is, they have said it's coming next year. Like, they have said it's going to be next year's schedule. So we'll see. Maybe at TFN next year.
How are you going to get into TFN?
I have 2 vans. I don't know.
Airdrop it.
Get it delivered to the Hilton.
They'll have to take the doors off to get it in. Right. This is the Thunder Tank toy version. So some of you may have gone out and spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds on the Super 7. I think it was Thunder Tank that came out. And then they're doing a toy version of it. So you can get another one now. Can't you, Pete?
Okay, it's rubbish.
What would you rather have? What would you rather have if you could swap it? Would you keep that, take this, or keep the one you've got?
I think I would keep this one, if I'm honest, because I like the new design. This is nice, but they're just making the big version look like the toy. It's not the toy. It doesn't have the same. For me, it doesn't have the same romance that the original Thunder Tank does. So the fact they've made it look like it, yeah, great. but it's not it. Do you know what I mean? So
But when they do the toy version Cat's Lair, you'll get that, yeah. Back to back.
I was just like,
Is that not an exclusive Panthro figure that you'll need to get to complete
you need to get it. You do need to get it, Pete. Sorry.
Hi, Emma, if you're watching.
I'm going to be waiting for it to drop massively in price before I consider it. There you go.
Am I right? It's an Amazon exclusive, Pete. Is that right?
What, paying $6? Yeah, I definitely haven't looked. But I'm not even collecting the tune. I'm not even collecting the tune.
You can hold it. You can hold it in like you can wear a blue shirt and look.
You can pack it under the table the castle's on.
Yeah, exactly. Right, where were we? Oh, Doctor Wu. Going from one extreme to the other. Here's Doctor Wu with their Trap Maker, which is a micro scale battle trap.
No.
Good. We're all excited. And there's some more photos from TM Reviews of that Tyrant. I can't remember what he was called, but you know the one I mean. From I want to say MC. Tyrantron. Tyrantplex. That's what they call him. And he's next to Studio Series 86 Optimus, so you get an idea of the scale, just in case you were thinking of putting them together. And then very late breaking news, we think, is DX9 Dark Samurai, which appears to be an angry sideswipe.
A nice G2 sideswipe. Going for the comic style for that face. The Masterpiece G2 sideswipe with the same face. Or same style face.
He's got the angry. He's got like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles grimacing face.
The mold is really good.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I love that.
If you like your side swipes. And that, thank the Lord, is everything.
And tomorrow is TFN now. It's been that long.
Well, it's not, is it? Because there's still more news to come. And the news coming to us is from Andy from Toy Fu. Now, Andy, what do you want to start with? Because I've got photos ready to show about your stock, which I'm super excited about, and the pictures, I've seen them. They're just absolute heaven. So, do you want to start with that, or do you want to start with you've got some? Let's do it then. So let's
start with the pictures. Yeah.
So take us through this.
So you might have seen that we weren't sure whether we were going to get a video out with you because there's a lot going on in the background. But the man's a genius and managed to find some time to fit us in and get it sorted. But alongside that, we did a series of pictures. We basically bought a collection, a G1 collection that was boxed and some of it still sealed, never opened. And the guy sold it for a really, really reasonable price because obviously we need to make money for charity. And we had to have it shipped to Nick by a shipping company. There was that much of it. There's about 16 boxes of it because it's all boxed, obviously, so it's huge. So as you can see, these are the Decepticon jets still in their boxes that we've got, and variety of different sort of like prices and lines. And if they're open, they're complete and in really good condition. I cannot stress the condition of these things. Most of it has literally been in a box, stored away. And the guy wanted a house deposit. So it's a fair reason. So that's the Decepticon jets. If you flick on to the next one, I think we've got so box Power Master Prime, box Scorponok, and then pretty much every Autobot car going.
That picture's insane, isn't it?
I'm going to need a minute in a minute. This is ridiculous.
And it's insane. As I say, even the stuff that's been open, I cannot tell you how nice it is. Like the white on the white is phenomenal of this stuff. And when Nick actually went down to look at it before agreeing to buy it and sort it out, and the message we got back was, "Here's the full list. Do we need to work out how much it's worth?" And we were like, "We just need it because it'll look so good on the stall, and we make money from this. It is phenomenal." And I have this real problem because there's so much of this I want. But if it's sealed, I can't bring myself to buy it because I will pay for it, rip it open and play with it. And my problem now is there's so little sealed left in the world. I feel really bad opening sealed stuff. I know that sounds really daft.
Yeah. No.
I get it.
it's a discussion we have quite a lot on the Toy Fu table actually about, do what you want with it when you buy it, but I can't buy it to open it because it just looks so nice, and the box conditions on these are just sensational.
I was texting you through watching the video with Thew, saying, right, I've got a list going, right?
Yeah.
Just so many nice stuff.
And the crazy thing about that collection that we've showed on the Thew video is that's about 20% of our stock for this year. It's utter insanity.
What?
So that's what I mean. It's crazy. So this is like, we've got a part of this collection as well as boxed Energon and Armada.
This is amazing.
So much Energon and Armada box. And again, quite a few bits of that is sealed. So, like he had duplicates of things. He was a buyer to play with and a buyer to store stuff with. And yeah, it's like, I don't know if you remember, was it last year or the year before when we had that Combiner Wars lot we bought?
Yes,
there was
that wall of Combiner Wars.
Yeah, we bought like 80 box sets, and the guy had 6 Leo Kaiser box sets. And it was like, why would you have that?
That's why we couldn't get any.
But this, honestly, I've not seen it in person because it's down with Nick and whatnot. But the pictures he keeps sending me, I just keep going, oh my God, it looks so good. The box condition, I cannot stress how good they are for what is now older toys. Like even Energon toys are old. That makes me feel old saying it, but they are old toys.
I bet genuinely, when you get pictures of Nick, I bet it's like getting a dirty picture in it, Andy. You're
much better.
And all you guys.
I think we all probably a bit more excited about these, to be honest. But I mean, like that Megatron there, the condition of that box Megatron, you look at it and you just think that's unreal. The Magnus, the white, you can see the white is perfect on it. There's sandstorms everywhere. We seem to have a lot of sandstorms. We never get boxed ones. We never see them in the condition that the box. So again, start of the Aero box boxed. It's just crazy what we've got, and yeah, it's madness.
Someone's got a question. I think what's great though is I can't quite make it out because of the picture, but is it £13? That's really good, isn't it, to charge that for a G1 box Megatron?
Yeah.
Sam said, "Will the collection get its on table section? Will it get its own table section on your stand?"
So in previous years where we've had these, we're planning to have sort of like a big section that is going to be the G1 boxed section, and we will. We tend to divide our table in chronologically from left to right. So if you start left, it's G1. You go to right, you end up with some sort of like the Chug, the really recent Combiner Wars, and now Earthrise and Cyberverse, the movie stuff. So we try to chronologically, as you move from left to right down the table, you move through the years of Transformers. So the box stuff will sit with the year it's from and the range it's from. So in theory, there will be some loose stuff in front and then the box stuff around that world.
That's a good thing. He said they'd pay a few quid just to look at it when it's on display. Like, to be honest, like I actually would like you'd have that almost like me to look. If you had a wall of G1 box stuff that you could look at, I think people would be interested in that.
Nick has repeatedly told me that we need to sell the box stuff because it takes up so much space. He has no space for anything else.
Fine,
so
I'll ring you later.
£13 for the Megatron then's a great deal.
Every time we talk about this, the answer is, God, it takes up so much space. I hope it sells. And every time I say to him, it will sell, Nick. It looks so good. Most people won't have seen box stuff of this level before or for a long time. And, don't get me wrong, there is some nicks in some of the boxes. There's a few wear and tear. It's 40 years old, some of it. But still, you can see from the pictures, the condition on them is phenomenal.
The Ultra Magnus, I was watching the video the other day, and the Ultra Magnus, I'm sure the price tag on it was £80, which for a boxed complete Ultra Magnus that's white and not yellowed, I mean these are reasonably priced. Doesn't mean they're necessarily cheap, but they are very reasonably priced for what you're actually getting potentially. Yeah,
it's a fine balance. They're priced to obviously sell, but they're also priced to make as much money as we possibly can for the charity. But I won't go into too much of that. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, yeah, and then this for me is the one that I was really impressed with. You don't see much boxed animate anymore at all. And yeah, we've got some. so I think in the 5 or 6 years I've been doing this, the closest we've come is maybe the odd box piece and 1 or 2 carded bits that are open, and the rest of it was loose. But as part of the lot, there was a box of boxed animated, which is crazy.
I will run a half marathon on Saturday morning to get the opportunity to be first in the queue.
Haven't they heard them?
You got to run it again, though.
It just looks so cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
So impressive.
Yeah. And I cannot stress how... this is all one lot we've bought. So imagine hearing about this from Nick and co and being like, my God, we need to try and get that, but that's going to cost us a lot of money. And it did, but, you know, we'll make a significant amount from it for Mary's Meals.
I love that there's still collections like this out there. Like,
yeah.
You're still getting this aspect of you're buying a collection, you're going through these pictures and going like, this is great fun.
Yeah. And then I think there's also a couple of... Is there some of the more carded stuff? Oh, there you go. That's the other side of the... That's further out for the Armada box stuff that was part of the Energon list, which is just madness.
I will take most of that. Thank you very much.
So, yeah, and then on the right-hand side is the carded Beast Wars that was part of the collection, which I know people really want.
Let's be honest.
So, yeah, but again, to have a collection of that scope and that size, to have such a range of a collection boxed is unreal. And then I think the final one, a lot of the carded stuff on the final picture has been opened, but the cards and the bubbles are with them still, which is quite rare to find. Normally you just get the card back.
The red bumblebee, the red bumblebee and yellow cliff jumper that was in there.
I just wonder who he was. Like, was he an older guy who really loved Transformers, but collected? Because like a kid would destroy them, wouldn't he? So it couldn't have been a kid who had it. Or has he collected it over the years, grown up, and then had the facility to buy all this stuff back? It's interesting.
I won't go into too much of the detail of it, but what I will say is it took a lot of us working out what there was, because we got sent a list and it was like, this can't be real. Nobody has this much box stuff. Because this is not all of it either. There was more to it. This is sort of like the highlights and the pics of it and stuff. And then there was also a couple of boxes of loose stuff and things like that. And it was like... Where do we even start to price it? And we got down to, I remember like a group of us were pricing it up based on what it was selling for and that kind of stuff. And just getting through it, I was like, my God, this number's going up and up. Do we even have this much money to buy a collection with? So, yeah, but we think it'll be a really good seller, and we're hoping it'll be the cornerstone of a lot of the stuff this weekend or in 3 weekends' time.
I love how you're downplaying it, going, well, I think it might sell. It'll do all right, maybe, possibly.
But did he reach out to you?
So we were put in touch with him. He reached out on a Facebook Transformers group saying he was selling a collection, and there was 2 or 3 people interested in it, and I think one dropped out when they saw the scope of it, and it was down to us and somebody else, and I don't know.
Rohan.
I was just going to say somewhere Rohan is weeping right now.
I don't know the specifics.
I'll give you £50 for it all, and that's me being generous. That's me being generous.
He knew what it was worth, is what I will say. He did know the value of it.
Yeah.
Because Nick was doing the negotiating, we were getting the message back, and we kind of all knew the value of it. But, when Nick messaged us, I said, yeah, he's accepted our offer. Now, how do we get it to mine? We were like, oh, yes, that's another problem. Because you might not know that Nick doesn't drive, so it's how do we get it all to Nick's or ours without him driving? So he was...
Andy, you should have dropped us a line. We'd have nipped down and grabbed it for you.
I bet you would, yeah. I bet you would.
We'd all have arrived.
But what great timing, though. Like, just before TFN, that it comes up, and that's just perfect, isn't it? The stars aligned. Matt Davis said, CEO, he's got to be...
last year. I will let you tell...
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't realise
it came
that.
up just after last year's... It came up just after last year's TFN, and we wanted it to be the cornerstone of the big show for our displays. And also, it meant we had time to price it and sort it out. Let's be honest, we have to sort through all our stuff.
That's cool, though.
It's not like Moffat gets a big box and it's all the same thing, and you can just go bump one label on it.
It's just as easy as that.
You don't do anything, son.
No what?
Oh God, Andy, don't set him off.
Andy, and then I'm going to take the price and just go a wee extra 10% for cheap.
Cheek tax.
No. Yeah, cheek
The
tax.
thing is,
Name of your
I've
sex
stood,
tape.
I've stood with you while doing it, and I know full well it's not that easy in the slightest, but it's still funny.
I mean, like it's, and that's the aspect of for the used stuff, the condition, what bits are there. Like it cannot be underestimated how much work and effort it goes in for you doing the used stuff. I don't do the used stuff anymore because it's just too much time consuming. So I can't even imagine. But on the opposite end, how much fun as well, because that's like that must have been a great kind of journey, and then when you get it, and it's like that's awesome. Yeah.
Well, that kind of nicely brings me on to the announcement, which is that on the Friday at TF Nation this year, Toy Fu are doing a panel.
Ooh.
And we are doing a panel on how we do this.
Nice.
And a bit of an insight into some of the sort of like fun stories we go through, you know, how it gets done. So that's why I've kind of like not gone into loads of detail, because I have written half the panel, so I don't want to give a lot of it away. Yeah.
Do it now.
So there is a sort of like, there's a wide variety of different things around, so like how we do it, answering the question we get asked every single year, things like why Mary's meals, you know, those kind of things. We're gonna hopefully take people on a journey and answer all those questions, and then daringly, for some generally quite quiet people that we are, we're going to take questions from the audience, which is brave.
I think we'll be there, won't we?
Yes, we will.
We'll have some questions. But you must have so many stories, though. Like a panel for you guys that to me absolutely makes sense. There must be so many things and like objects and grails and stuff, like the Black Zarek and stuff we all want to hear about.
And that's the stories we want to tell, is sort of like how we find some of the stuff, how we do it, that kind of world, and sort of like why we do it. And, you know, year on year on year, as I keep getting told by Dave and Billy, there's more and more new people join the convention, you know, first timers. And it's also telling that story to everybody else and getting everyone to know that, you know, this is why them, because I know for a fact on every Saturday, every single one of us tells people what Mary's Meals is about 30 times, which is great because people want to know why. But let's tell the full story as to why them and how we did it.
Yeah, we go.
Yes, Danny, your Black Zarek was one of my favourite stories.
Yes.
But we'll save that for TFN, I'm sure. Cool. Right, Andy, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. Can't wait. And obviously, I think everything's going to sell out quite quickly, and we'll all be there supporting you with Toy Fu. And we've got a Toy Fu special coming up in our foreplay with our top 5 Toy Fu purchases across the years. There's some really random bots in there and some really good little looks at them. So we'll get to that in a second. But before we do that, 1 hour, 17 minutes. It's time for pickups.
We now return to the Transformers.
We are going to have to pick up the pace.
On the plus side, I don't have work on Monday, so I'm all right. You knock yourself out.
Pete, what did you get this week?
Why when I take a drink?
Because you took a drink.
Because I took a drink. Right, okay. So I got the latest in the Origins cartoon collection, Froster, which I'm quite pleased with. Like I say, I always get on the bandwagon long after it started, so I'm then playing catch up. But it's nice to actually be quite near the front of this collection for a change. And then regular watchers of the show know that I love a Vinted purchase. I love Vinted. Vinted is the new eBay without all of the selling your soul and debauchery.
You can tell you've just recently found it.
I'm probably addicted to it. And so you can save searches. It's amazing.
It's great.
Oh, you should try MySpace.
It's like white Nike trainers.
Whoa. One step at a time, Paul. One step at a time. Don't rush him.
So I bought a collection of Cyberburst toys.
Did you?
I bought a collection of Cyberburst toys. Yes, because they had the individual that was selling them had the Dinobots. So, and the Dinobots looked pretty cool in the pictures. So here is Cyberburst Grimlock. These are deluxes. His Slug, aka Slig. His Swoop, which is pretty cool, to be fair. My favourite though is the Sludge. I don't know why. I think he's quality. These toys are very well played with. So I'd like to think they were played with by a young individual that is going to go on to enhance their love for the brand and explore other genres in Transformers.
Explore.
Am I going to keep them? I don't know. I feel like they looked better on the picture than they did in hand. They very are much a kid's toy. I don't know where in the collection they go. They are pretty cool. They probably, when they came straight out of the box, they were probably quite fun, but they have been well played with. And I've not got a problem with that. I bought them. I bought them like that. However, I feel like now I've had them for a day. Maybe they need to move on.
The day's enough.
Yeah.
All right, you
literally. So I now I've been donation shamed by Andy. Now that you've got all of that box stuff, maybe I won't give them to Toy Food. Maybe I'll just find maybe a kid in the family that wants to get into Transformers. And that was my pickups this week. However, I've got a lot of exciting stuff coming over the next couple of weeks. So please tune in. This is not clickbait. Genuinely is very exciting.
Well, look forward to that. I'll go next, if that's all right. So I think I've just got two things this week. So the first thing I got was Pengo Toys Mega Supreme. He's really nice, and I paid £30 for him off the size. You might notice he's missing a small part of him, which is his arm, which I turned like that and it just fell off. And it turns out, this bit comes off, it was glued on. The guy who sold it to me is a good guy, so I texted him, said, "Oh, did you know that it was glued together?" He said, "Oh, look, really sorry, I bought it and I displayed it, but he bought it second hand." And I said, "Oh, look, I don't mind it. You obviously didn't know, so it's fine, no problems at all." But then he refunded me half the money. I said, "You don't have to do that," but he did. So I kind of got him for £15. I don't think it's going to be mega difficult because it's the bit which you can't see, but it comes out like that, so I can attach that somehow with a pin or something. But yeah, until he broke his hand, something about these Titan Legend scale robots is just fascinatingly good. Like, it's probably not really Legend scale, but the Zeta one I bought off of you, Graeme, is just, they're so detailed and they look so good with the other Legends bots. And I thought I'd probably always thought I'd have an issue with them not being massive. Name me a sex tape, but actually they're not that bad at all. So yeah, so really excited. He was good. I just need to fix him. The other thing, so I bought both robots were £60. So he was £30. The other one got £30 was Megatronus boxed. And I know you'll bum him off loads, so we ever talk about how good he is. I've got him in hand now, and yeah, he is good actually. He is a lovely, simple, but just perfectly done Transformer in every way. Nothing too complicated. I haven't transformed him yet, to be honest, but just the whole, like it, stuff that Hasbro never really does. Like, look, this bit just comes off. You can put it somewhere else. And so does this bit. Like, Hasbro doesn't do things like that normally. And it's those little extra details you don't normally get, which I quite liked about him.
Just like that Pengu Toys and Mega Supreme's arm.
Oh, yes, exactly. These ones are meant to. And he'll be up for sale next week. So,
credit Paul. Credit Paul for having his
actually.
cannon the correct way. It's not the correct way, but it's how I have it because it looks better.
Where's it meant to go? Is it meant to be in his hand?
The black bit at the end is supposed to go on his shoulder.
Barrel, right.
Yeah, but it looks better on the gun. It's pointless.
I quite like how it does the gun mode, and then you can click it down.
Extend it. You know that, don't you? Yeah.
What? Oh.
Why aren't you doing the voice, Andy? Why aren't you doing the voice?
What voice?
I think you'll know.
I think you'll find that you can extend it.
I haven't checked any of the instructions. I never do.
If you have a look on the instructions, Paul,
I am not soft waffle.
Find a video online. Anyway,
is Miss Transformed?
That's my nerd voice.
Is it the back bits? The back.
Accurate.
We'll find out later. That's
What's
fine.
really
That was my
scary is when you meet
pickups.
people who talk like that.
Talking of which, Graham, what did you get?
Oh, I've got loads of stuff, so I'll try and rattle through it. So I got Megatronus as well, and I didn't know about that cannon bit, so I just literally was.
You done the same as me. Yes.
Yeah. So,
It's what I did, but it looks better, so don't worry about it. I keep it like that.
I got 2-pack of these. I haven't transformed them yet. I'll have a chill weekend this weekend, so I'm planning to do some transforming this weekend. I think one of you had this last weekend, so I got this in. This is, I know that Andy and Pete are actually looks so good.
Sexy.
I know. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Umrah looks good too.
And then I got some stock of these as well for TFN. So it's a bit of fun, just like these bitty pop ones, and then they fold up to look like an actual just normal pop, Funko Pop. So that's kind of funky. Wow. Skybite. So I'm really looking forward to opening that one. We've got to handle that at Manchester, wasn't it? Is that right, Andy?
Manchester? Yes, Manchester Minicon, the Human Primer.
That's right. And I'm so looking forward to that. And then I got some Captain Collection as well, and I had to take 2 because I wanted both versions of Orko. So,
mate, they look wicked.
They're gorgeous. Like I was like, I don't know if I need that because I've got the previous Origins one. No, they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So yeah, they're good. I got, and you'll see me drinking through it. I got the Tankard in, so I have stock of this. But this is available on the website. More available at TFN.
Nice.
I'm sure there'll be people in the bar at TFN picking up. And then the best pickup I've had of the week, and it just honestly was absolutely incredible, is the Missing Link Sunstreaker and Cordon. I never had Sunstreaker kids, always one I wanted. So it's absolutely gorgeous. There's just so many bits of Missing Link. It's amazing. That it comes with the Diaclone driver. That's what the Sunstreaker's based is. Spike, so that's cool. And then we were talking earlier on about do you keep things in car mode. I'm going to keep Cordon in car mode because I just think this Lamborghini Countach is gorgeous car, but in the police colours, it's just stunning. And it comes out, so one to be Diaclone driver as well, which is not that interesting. But yeah, so the Missing Link's just absolutely the best thing going. I just absolutely love Missing Link. So those are incredible. Just such a good feeling. The quality of the box, the styrofoam, all the wee extra bits that come in with it, the fact that it comes with 2 versions of the hands. So it comes with the original hands, you can put the original hands in, or it comes with fold out articulated hands, and it's just like every time they do a new Missing Link, there's something different, something extra they've added. So that's just such a cool feature that you can still have it look. You could essentially have it on your shelf as looking like a G1 Sunstreaker, hands and everything, or you can give it better hands and articulation, and then get different sticker options, loads of different stuff. The Triple Takeover boys did an episode on the Missing Link, What's Next, and I've listened to it 3 times already because it is genuinely the light part of the franchise just now that just has me the most excited.
But the important question is, what do you do with the spare hands?
I've kept them in the box. The box for those bad boys will be getting kept. But I didn't think that when you were talking about spare hands, I was thinking, no, that's the interesting bit. The fact you can do the kind of both versions, but yeah, they're just gorgeous. Like everything that I would want from a G1 toy now.
Would you say it's better than Missing Link Optimus Prime? Because I know you quite liked him.
Oh, good question.
Missing Link Optimus Prime is the best one out of them all. But what I like in this one, that hands aspect, because the Missing Link Optimus Prime only has the opportunity to do it, has only the way to do the new hands. You can't kind of do the original. So this gives you that new hand and also gives you the old school. So that feature on it's really clever. And then we've got RC up next, and that'll be an exciting one. But just the level of detail, the sticker, what I loved on the original one, the original Missing Link Prime, and like this is like the molded sticker detail. And on the Cordon, they've got slightly different molded sticker bits. So it's not just a repaint, it's like a remold. Like to go to that level with it, it's just you can tell Takara loved the line and put effort in. It comes with a catalogue like you used to get when you were a kid. Like every aspect of the line is just fantastic.
A lot of hands tonight. SGM, Lord Mirage, nothing new my way, just custom paint. If you're custom painting some blockies, please throw some photos up in Transformers the Show. We love seeing the custom blockies so much. Andy, did you get anything? Which Andy?
So, thankfully, because we're massively over time, but thankfully, no. But that's not strictly speaking true. I kind of have, but my birthday falls on the Thursday? No, Wednesday, Tuesday. Just before TFN. I can't remember which day it is now off the top of my head. It's literally just before TFN. So we're in that stage where if I buy anything or anything arrives now, the wife grabs it and says, right, that's going away for your birthday. So, it's a bit like my mum is intercepting stuff. But anyway, it's fine. I'm fine with it. It's all fine. Move on. Next.
The embargo.
Yeah, the embargo is in place.
Mine was more trade graphic novels related because, as Moth will attest to, I owe Moth money and I will see Moth and then I've pre-ordered from some other people I know that I owe money to at TF Nation. So I have been catching up on, I don't know if you read Oblivion Song, which is a really, really good Robert Kirkman book. And I have always liked him, so that's 3 and 4 of that. And because I'm really behind, I've also got book 2 of Transformers. So I can catch up on some of what's going on before Kirkman takes over writing it. I am a bit of a Kirkman fan, and I do have a bit of a soft spot for a lot of his writing. So, yeah, I thought I'd get into all that before he takes over managing the whole process. And that's me. That's all it is. Because the rest will be spending a fortune at TFN.
Oh, nice. Pete slipped out of the chat. So, Prime, where have those two gone?
I don't know. Where have they gone?
And Peter just backed off, causing this. This is what happens. It was
Off his back.
But it's fine. I quite liked it as 3, to be fair. Maybe in the future that's
the 3 best people. And
can I
rejoined it.
Can I just answer the question that just popped up because somebody asked something that was quite important to me, which is it still a case of bring Toy Fu donations to the Trader Hall on the Friday? As it stands, yeah, that would be amazing. We're trying to work out a logistical way of doing it so we don't waste your time, because we're so grateful to anyone who donates anything. We don't want to leave you at the dealer hall for 10 minutes while we're frantically rushing around. So as it stands, yes, that would be amazing. The staff are normally great at bringing you in and bringing you to us. But I'm trying to come up with another way of doing it with people, but it's difficult. Like the other year, we had someone in the bar with a big inflatable Optimus Prime that you could come and donate your toys with. But then we dawned on us that we all need to be in the hall to set the tables up. So having someone in the bar is a problem.
Pete, you like something.
Pete doesn't like being in the bar. That's not true. Pete doesn't like
all
being
I
in
can
the bar.
hear is plastic.
Were you crushing that can to open it up?
It did sound like he was crushing it.
Moth, were you opening something? Both of you. You both left, and then you've both come back on to be noisy. I've got something noisy to do. Before I do that, I'll just leave. I'll come back on, and then I'll do it.
So yeah, donations to the Trader Hall Friday as it stands. If that change, we'll put something out on our social media channels and whatnot. And I'm gonna also give these guys a plug because their merch that they're nicely wearing, the TF Show merch, the profits of that goes to Mary's Meals as well. So I believe the deadline's next Friday to order for it to arrive in time for the show. Is that right, Pete?
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, if you want to order something, please do it by next Friday.
Decepticon, please.
Yeah,
join us.
I do like that black shirt. I might have to order one myself.
Definitely, Andy. Definitely. Come join us on the dark side.
Right, let's everyone pick up. I haven't missed anyone, have I? No. All done. Cool. Right, let's do foreplay, which is our top 5 pickups ever from Toy Fu.
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
Lynn. So, top 5 Toy Fu pickups. So, pretty much from TFN. Or we may have got some from some of the other conventions. Do you mind if I kick us off with my one? So this is my favourite. It's just under here. It's under the desk. Coax him out. Here he is. So, my favourite pickup. Now, there's a few. What I love about Toy Fu is that you can go there and you can pick something up completely from a different line that you know nothing about. And at the time, I picked this guy up. Must have been about it was either 2018 or 2019. Picked this guy up. The same time I picked him up, there was a guy called Peter Spelios, and I turned up to the convention. I didn't know anyone, so it must have been 2018. Didn't know anyone at all. And this guy who came in the car with me sort of knew him, so he went and sat with him, and there was like a group of them sitting there, so I just sat on my own. And Peter was like shouting, come over, and I was like really embarrassed, but I didn't really know who he was. But I went over and he like involved me and they chatted and stuff. And it was lovely, and I was still getting into Transformers at the time. I went to Toy Fu and I picked up Skybite from there. And I think it was like £5 or something ridiculous you were charging for it at the time. And I got him, and it was only years later that I realised, like, it's him, isn't it? That's the guy who done the voice for him, was the nice guy at the start. And that's the crazy sort of shit that happens at Transformers Nation, TF the Nation. And as
what did you do?
What? I can never ever say TF Nation.
Sorry, Billy. I'm sorry, Billy.
It always has to be TF the Nation.
Transformers, the Formers, the Nation.
Transformers, the Nation Formers. So at TF the Nation, so happy to get him. I went home, and there's one thing which probably, like Pete, I disagreed with. It was against my religion to have Transformers which were organic in nature, and that's why I dived off of Beast Wars. But finally, there was a shining light, and this prophet came through. If you've ever transformed him, like the way he transforms into a shark is diabolical, because it shouldn't happen. The pieces all go in so easily, and he just forms this beautiful shark. And I was like, God, this is amazing. The stuff with all Peter Spellos and stuff also makes it like extra special to me. I've just picked up the new version of him, which is, well, the Skybite. And I can't wait to see what he's like. So yeah, so it meant a lot to me. Really, really exciting. That was my favourite ever. One of many pickups I got from Toy Fu. Right, let's go to Primetime Moth. What was your favourite ever Toy Fu? And let us know in the comments, if you've been to CFN, what was your favourite Toy Fu pickup?
So I'm going to go with a recent one. Post starting to run the convention, run the store convention. Like, I've said this a couple of times, I just don't get a chance to look at Toy Fu, and I'm like, I'm not going to chance to buy it. Like Manchester last year, it just didn't happen. It was such a struggle. So I was like, right, purposely need to make sure I get a time this time round. And I probably picked two of my favourite ever toys from Toy Fu this year. But I picked this bad boy as the ultimate, because it is just stupidly stunning.
Irish Unicron.
I know, Unicron, and it's green, and I still haven't decided if I want to open it or not, because it's sealed, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to open this or not. But no.
Have you heard, Moff? Have you heard the episode of Triple Takeover where, and I can't remember who it is now, is talking about
Jason.
the fact that they Jason.
So I was chatting to Jason, and we were chatting about it, and he was like, they're trying to make me buy this Unicron, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he showed me it, and I was like, are you going to buy it? He's like, no, okay, I'll buy it then. Thanks very much. And I literally was like, Andy, hold that, I'm going to go get money. And then I went, and then I came back later on, and I saw something else. I was like, yep, hold that, I'm going to get money. So no, it just looks so cool. I just don't know what to do with them. Whether I should open them and put them somewhere, but he's so cool.
That is a stellar pickup. Pete, your favourite one?
Mine, and embarrassingly, this. No, I'll tell you why it's embarrassing. I will tell you why. I'll tell you why it's embarrassing. Because this was my first Toy Fu pickup, and this must have been from like 2018, 2017. And I wasn't aware of who Toy Fu were or what they were. I was literally wandering around a dealer hall. I think like I had like 20 quid left from the war budget. And I wanted to spend it. I didn't want to go home with anything. And I went to Toy Fu and I bought this and Scourge, the Titans Return ones. And they've been donated. And look, it was the first time Toy Fu gave me a hard head. It will not be the last. Genuinely, from that day forward. No, honestly,
don't look Andy in the eyes as you say that.
No,
least he can do is look him in the eyes.
For me, it was my first Toy Fu purchase. That is my favourite one.
Lovely.
Because it started off us off on a magical journey together.
Brilliant, Pete. Well done, Andy from Transformers the Show. You
Just
can go
differentiate.
next. Yeah.
Yes, Simon.
I think like so many from Toy Fu, and I do love giving to charity. And Toy Fu is just great because you get something awesome in return. Not just because Andy is on, but also because it's one of my absolute favorite pickups. I'm going to go with last year's that Andy helped me get. And I had been in communication with Toy Fu before the convention because there was a figure I didn't think would be around because you never saw them. You certainly never saw them complete and in good condition, and you very, very rarely saw them boxed. And Andy and Nick were very kind enough to tell me that they had one, or they thought they had one at the convention, and that was my Cybertron Menasor. And I have to give big thanks to Andy because when I went over to Toy Fu, and I can't remember if it was you, Andy, or somebody else who said, "Oh, it's you." Yeah, we remember you. Yeah, you were messaging. And
weird, and you're John pervert.
I'm Cybertron, get it right, duh. Anyway, the point is, it was literally the top 5 list of things to try and look for last year, and I didn't think it would actually happen. And I'll also give a lot of credit to Moth because he didn't mind me wandering off from helping set up the stall and everything else that we were doing.
It won't be acceptable this year. I'm just letting you know. That behaviour will not be tolerated.
Suck it up, Moth. Suck it up.
Pete, see if you want to get an early access in the feed.
Me and Peter are volunteering for Toy Fu.
He's on his last bits. He's on his last bits. But no, I remember
Andy, just make sure you've got security cameras. Yeah, get some Ring cameras because I'm just warning you now. Anyway, but that was like just I was so happy with that purchase, and
watching your reaction come back was just. It was such a joyous thing. Like,
isn't that what it should be like? It's like when you work selling the toys, and I know people pull a face of, "Oh, I don't want to sell toys. I want to enjoy myself." You do enjoy yourself because when you see somebody get something they really, really wanted and they didn't think they might be able to get, it's just it's a really nice. It's that feeling that you get, and you're seeing it. You're helping somebody get that feeling, and that's what Toy Fu do all the time. And Primetime Toys, of course, but to see like the people who come away from something from Toy Fu, and I mean, imagine this year with all those boxed figures, it's going to be the bar area is going to be euphoric. It's going to be.
I think I might cry though at one point because what if all those G1 boxes are just laying strewn in bins and stuff? Because I'm going to look at them and be like, "Oh my god, what have you done?"
Everybody opened them in front of Andy.
Once you bought them, do what you want. We've done our bit, but yeah, it was. It worries me, keeps me up at night.
Anyway, that would be my choice. Although, as I say, I've had so many wonderful bots from Toy Fu that could have gone for any number, but I'll go for that one.
Great choice. And before we move to you, Andy, Bumble Jumper said was Toy Fu at Auto Assembly in 2012 because pretty sure he bought a counterpunch there.
Yes, that was before my time, I believe. But yes, so I joined the Toy Fu guys in the first TF Nation. I'll be the second one. I got roped in and bullied into helping.
Did they start in 2009, I think? First Auto Assembly?
Yeah.
2009, right?
You could find out if you come to the panel. We'll tell the story.
Hey, that's the way you do it.
Such a pro, Andy. Andy, you must have had your spoils of pickups over the years. What was your favourite pickup ever?
My favourite one was my Power Master Prime because look at the chrome.
Oh, it's
so perfect. And I had this when I was a kid, and obviously I drove it into everything going, and the chrome got so chipped and damaged and whatnot. And I'd said to Andy Kiernan for years, I really want a Power Master Prime in top condition with everything. And that's one thing I'm looking for. And on the day when we were setting up, he just came over to me and went, "We did get one, I just didn't tell you, so here's the Power Master Prime fully round up and everything." And I was like, "Yes, I will buy that. That is amazing." Even the chrome on his legs are perfect. There's not a mark on it. And it's the cornerstone of all my collection around it. But a close second was, and we've become quite famous for this, but I got a taco tank. I know it's Beast Wars. I know you hate it.
Everyone loves Taco Tank.
I got addicted to Beast Wars Neo because of a bloody taco tank that Gav showed me. And Gav bought one year and then came over to me, look how good this is. I was like, it's rubbish, it's an octopus. And he was like, it head splits open, it does this, it does this. And I was like, that's amazing, I really want a taco tank now. And ever since, it's just been like, yeah, I love taco. It's an amazing toy. But yeah, this is my number one pickup. I think I absolutely adore it. And for it to be complete in such good condition, albeit a bit dusty, because I don't dust as often as I should.
Is that the reissue, the Western reissue one, or is that a Takara Japanese one?
I believe it's the Western reissue one.
I've got that one. It is such a lovely figure.
And it had all its wings and it had everything with it. And to find one, I'd been browsing eBay for years and it was like missing this one piece, missing these two pieces. And I was like, I'm not interested. And then Mr. Kiernan found me a complete one on his travels. So yeah.
Sweet. Right, let's move on then. So next up is Social Corner, Pete.
Do the intro.
Long one.
I've got such a good intro for the quiz. I can't wait. Okay, Social Corner first. And are we ready to do a quiz after Social Corner?
I am. I don't know if you all are.
This is one good Friday night. Let's do Social Corner.
My English friends call me Lorna. I'm coming out of the fauna. If my cat died, I would mourn her. It's time for Social Corner.
It gets me every time. Every time. It's the way the little smile on your face drops. You just watch it next time. It's just
like levels of disturbingness. And it's like,
oh, we need a new intro.
Blue Sky from the Art of Archangel. Blocky's Grimlock. How he should have came from Blockies with a bouquet of flowers.
I just imagine this is how Emma should propose to you.
Oh,
This is the softer side of Grimlock that you commoners don't see regularly. Friend of the show, Borders Dude, with a fantastic looking chrome dome. Is this a DX9 chrome dome? I feel like it is. Okay, good.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, I think it is.
No way, last. Is it
to be fair, give him off some thinking time. He was looking around the room.
Is that DX9? The Legends?
He's doing a Pete.
I've got it here. I can check. It's right next.
No, I think it's.
It's not DX9.
No, I think it's to make fan toys.
It's a beautiful version.
It's a Legend scale.
It's a beautiful version of Chrome Dome. Well taken photo by Borders, who will be at TFN signing merch and taking autographs.
Taking autographs? Yeah, don't go near him with your autographs.
It's not Make Toys Capola.
No, it's definitely the
MFT.
Yeah, MFT.
Oh.
Bisto was very kind to share that thinking about robots had shared
John Strong.
Had shared a lot of their photos on
Brilliant.
Facebook. And there was like 30 odd, and I could have shown all 30, but I just tried to pick the best ones. So a Rise of the Beast homage. And when you're going through these photos, I didn't believe that they were photos. You see what I mean? Some of them are fantastic.
I think there's actually YOLO Park kits. That's what I think. That's nice, isn't it?
Some of them are just gorgeous. And I think some MDLX.
Is that not the Netflix one? That's the Netflix Prime, isn't it? With the damage to the chest. So the fact he made it look
That's really good to make that look good.
Mental.
BenJago15 just said that this is the part of the show where I'll just start adding toys to the shopping list based on these awesome photos. It does. It really does, doesn't it? You look at the photos, you're like, But don't get this one. It's not as good as the photo.
Yep, doesn't look like that.
It's a false fallacy.
He's catfishing you, that picture.
that is gorgeous. Diabro Sid off Instagram with some different versions. Yes.
Wow.
Of Countdown.
The Microman 2001 and the rare Lucky Draw exclusive. I've seen the black one on the left. That was at TFN once. And yeah, my tip to everyone, if you see something you think you might want to buy it, don't hesitate. Don't go, oh, I'll just have a think about it, because literally within 2 minutes that thing could be gone. So yeah.
That was Drinking About Robots. I don't know why it's out of sync, but
looks
picture, though. And it looks like it's out of the film.
Yeah,
really does.
Jar of Loose Screws off Blue Sky with their version of Hot Rodimus.
It's animated, isn't it? It's the animated guy. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
such a good.
We should have seen more of that character in animated, though.
Yeah,
like the short little bit you get is just brilliant. But
and then gives a great toy, a stupidly good toy.
Transformer series that ended far too early, but fantastic. Again, there's so many, and I think it's really important to reiterate this every week. It's a snapshot of what's on social media. There are so many talented people out there taking photos and with their artwork. We can't show it all because we're at an hour 50 now. And we've only just got the socials. We beer all Friday night just showing socials. James Marsh, Six Shot, who has contributed to the Thunder Clash comic, which again is a Toy Fu and Mary's Meals fundraising instance this year as well.
Yep, he's a phenomenal artist.
And so many good artists. You know, we had David Cousins on a couple of weeks ago. He's contributed. There's so many good artists that
when they released the list of people contributed to it, I was like, my God, that is like a who's who of like fandom artists. That is unreal. It's so good.
Yeah, I think we're very, very and a lot like a lot of fandoms are. I think we're very blessed with the talent that we've got in the Transformers one.
Yeah.
Talking about talent, John Paul Bove, colorist that will be at TFN. I mean, look, there's a lot of Beast Wars stuff in here, but it's all right because John's a nice guy, so it was probably done accidentally.
I think this is more the point as well. If you read the post, Pete, read the post. It's that also he will have this art available for people to purchase at TFN this year, Beast Wars or not. And we respect Beast Wars in this show. I'm joking, take the piss, it's fine.
But, you know, with Scott McNeil, obviously very popular for the work that he did on Beast Wars, you know, John Paul has put together some.
These are great. I think if you're a fan of it, these are great.
He's the second massive Transformers voice guest we've had that I'm more excited about for being on Dragon Ball Z than Transformers. So yeah.
Lackluster name.
Oof.
Look, we just need those headmaster. Yeah. Headmaster Juniors, you know, where's our night beat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 6 of them, so they are hard to get.
I've got 2 of them on my desk at the moment. I need to try and find the others this year.
But where's our modern versions of Nightbeat and Hotspot?
Yeah, the original Nightbeat toy is still the best Nightbeat toy, and yes, I include third party in that. I'm sorry, no, I'd rather have the original. The third party one I've heard people moan about, so I'd take the original over that. It's probably, although the Fans Hobby one is probably the best one you can get that's a modern version. But there ain't been many, has there?
No.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Tiny
3.
Thousands. An OG, a G1 Fangry might be on the shopping list at TFN. That'd be a lovely toy, wouldn't it? But
again, be aware of his legs. before you get him.
Yeah, his legs don't move. They just do not move at all.
Do they not?
Well, no, his robot mode legs don't straighten out either because there's a bit of plastic at the back. So you have to kind of slightly bend them to get him to stand up straight. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it, Pete. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's still worth buying.
To be fair, with my hamstrings, I feel seen.
It actually adopts the same pose you do. Look,
Marlin Brownlee from Blue Sky, again, revealing what a hidden gem Braun is.
Oh, jeez. Right, I've changed my mind. Next one. He's ruined it for you there, Marlin. He's ruined it.
Amazing.
That is class detail on that, though. Really good.
The crossover you didn't know we needed. Land Before Time versus Transformers.
Isn't it Little mum?
Yes. Handing the beat down to the tyrannical Megatron. See what I did there?
Oh dear.
Who can draw the most Zeds on each other's legs? I love this scene.
3-0 to Littlefoot's mum.
Matthew Palacios, no relation to Wilson Palacios, the famous Honduras footballer.
Oh, he was. Who sat at home going,
Why is he slacking off my cousin?
Joyride. Again, it would be lovely. It would be lovely to get modern versions of the Power Masters. We must be getting them.
Yeah.
I cannot think for any reason why we wouldn't. But Joyride, if he looks like this artwork, will be phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Plastic Crack, once again, rocking up with a decent photo. The man has no shame. Bloody, even making the shattered glass stuff look really good. The man has got mad skills. Mandem. Paul McGinty. I followed Paul on Twitter for a while, and a lot of the... I'll probably get shot down, but I think it's very similar to like pixel art that he does. He did a lot of headshots and stuff, but this was quality. It's just, yeah.
I like the fact he was thinking that it would be a good tattoo design. So I'll get Optimus Primes. This tattoo parlor at TFN. Come on, Toy Fu, you could stick it on the end of the tables. Grab a tattoo.
Everyone has the same tattoo, but on the trailer, we just have something different written.
You can have your name on it.
Yeah, like Fazza.
I'll get a tattoo. I'll get us a tattoo gun. I'll be fine.
I always want to get. I might get a little teardrop on my eye.
I've always wanted a fringe.
Just the fringe, nothing else.
Yeah, literally, just like here, just this bit.
Yeah.
Just get your wife, get the wife's fake eyelashes. Just put them up there. Get a wee fake fringe.
Just loads of them.
Yeah.
Spend £800 on fake eyelashes to stick on my fringe.
Yes, then.
Yes. Toy box, soapbox, Liam. Nothing better to do than post decent photos on social media.
Get a job, Liam.
Yeah. Stop spamming us, for God's sake. And again, triple takeover with G1 Landcross, and it's like a Matrix, not the Matrix, a Matrix.
I just love this. Like, I know obviously he hasn't created it, but it's just so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, very cool. WGB Studios, Cyclonus, coloured as Skywarp because, spoiler alert,
because that's who he is. I don't care what the facts say. I know somebody's going to come back at me with it, so I may as well just
leave a comment on the video after the show.
Yeah, put a comment in about how wrong we are.
Yeah,
not in the live chat. Put it in the comments. We've told you.
And that is Social Corner for this week.
Very good, sir. Thank you so much. It is now time Get your thinking hats on because we're going to take on the quiz, and you can join in. You just need to put your answers into the comment section. Andy's going to lead the quiz. They're multiple choice. That's Andy from Transformers Show, not Andy B. I wasn't putting you under pressure there. Lead the quiz for us. Listen, tonight, really excited to be sponsored by Annabelle 3. So Annabelle 3 is out in cinemas in September. We've got exclusive review coming up, and really happy to be entered into sponsorship with them.
Is that not a Chansey? Is that not a Chansey?
And they're saying that you can't tell, like when people use AI now, it just looks realistic, doesn't it? Weird. So, thanks to our sponsors, Annabelle 3 out in cinema soon.
I did not sign off on that. Right, okay. Are we ready?
Do a quiz.
Yeah, let's do a quiz. So, Andy, just in case you have not seen this quiz before, I'll quickly run through the rules. You put your answers, boys, into our private chat so I can see it. We don't do whoever's fastest to answer now, at least not for most questions.
Paul ruined that.
Yeah, Paul ruined it. So we ruined it for everyone. Everybody go home. So we don't do that. You get a point if you get the right answer. There's no rush to put your answer in, although you do really need to try and do it within 20 seconds because otherwise the live chat catches up with us and you could cheat. So please don't have the live chat on if you have a device that's showing YouTube at the same time because you like watching yourself because you're very narcissistic like us. So I think that's covered everything, hasn't it? If it's even at the end, we have a tiebreaker question, which will be the tiebreaker question will be the fastest to answer. So for that one, you will have to type fast. You won't be shouting out. You'll have to type it.
I won't be getting to the tiebreaker. We're fine.
I like your confidence, Andy. Take him down. Let's see if you could do as well as last week's guest, Jack Lawrence, who basically destroyed everybody. Right, are we ready then, boys? So the questions, I will repeat the questions. It's multiple choice for most, not all. Little hint there. And just have a bit of fun with it. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a bit of fun. If you do get angry and you're watching at home and you get angry, then all letters of complaint and emails go to TFWiki. That's tfwiki@tfwiki.com. Thank you very much. Here we go then. Question. Are we all ready?
Yep, yeah, I am.
Right, let's rock on.
Okay,
question
Google,
number 1.
are you ready?
Don't you get. Also, if you're at home. If you're at home, no Googling. She bloody answered you too. Anyway, if you're at home, no Googling. Do it properly. Don't cheat. Nobody likes a cheater. You heard me, Paul. Right. Here we go. Number 1. Which G1 Autobot Target Master turns into a dump truck? Is it A, landfill, B, scoop, or C, long haul? Oh, bollocks. No, it's fine. A, landfill, B, scoop, or C, long haul. It's not bollocks. That wasn't the answer. I thought of something and then I thought, oh no, that's not right. Anyway, have we all answered? We have... All the answers are in. Right, I'm just going to break up the answers, by the way, just because then I know when you've done an answer. So, just to be clear, Andy, you only have to put the letter. Don't worry about it. It cuts down the typing. The correct answer was A, landfill. So the only person who got that right was Pete. So Pete goes 1 point up. Scoop turns into like a digger type thing, like Scrapper, which is not a dump truck, being that it's not a dump truck. So, you know, I really can't explain it any more clearly.
Quick
mix. You had to compare, like,
quick mix is a cement mixer.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, Paul. If you're going to be break down with logic every single answer, we are going to be here till Thursday. You're just going to have to take my word for it.
I was the only one that ever thought I'd get right.
Okay, it's just a game. Don't worry. It's just a game. Right, number 2. Well, here's where you were confused. I deliberately put Scoop in because he was a target master, but he didn't turn into a dump truck.
But he was a thing which does stuff on like a building society.
Yeah, but he wasn't a dump truck.
Building society. Yeah, he's like a cashier.
No, building site.
What's your next thing? A shovel? It's not the same thing.
It's like saying, like, oh, who turns into like a Boeing 717? Like, at Gutted, he's a 747, so you're wrong.
Yeah, that's the one. Not the same.
That's too hard for me. All right, keep going.
Right, stop it. Oh. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the quiz. Number 2 in Transformers. Right, are you ready? In Transformers Animated. Don't make me kick you. In Transformers Animated, how many named clones of himself did Starscream create? So clones that actually were named. How many did he create in Transformers Animated? Now it's multiple choice. It's either A5, B6, or C7. A5, B6, or C7. So if you don't know, take a guess. You might get it right. You might guess right. Who knows? You might type the number instead of the answer. It's the same as a letter. Anyway,
I feel like this is the last week of doing the quiz.
I never thought that he'd be the one to start kicking.
No.
I
Anyway,
just wasn't prepared for the finality of this.
The correct answer was A5. So Andy, you are the only one to get that one right. So a point to you, 1-1 between you and Pete. But still everything to play for. No need to panic.
Toy Slice got it right. His Lady got it right. Lord Mirage got it right. Well done, well done.
Sounded a little bit angry there. Well done to you.
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
Question number 3. By what other name is Pyro sometimes known as? Is it A, Spark, B, Flame, or C, Maniac? By what other name is Pyro sometimes known as? A, Spark, B, Flame, or C, Maniac? And remember, these answers came from TF Wiki. Do not bring that shit to me. Do not bring it to my door. It was not answered. Right. Lovely. Everybody's answered. The correct answer is A, Spark, apparently.
Wow.
So nobody got that one right. Well done at home if you got it right.
Soundwave SG1 got it right.
The other two I just, threw in Flame and then I made up Maniac because Pyromaniac. Anyway, number 4. It's currently 1-1 between Andy and Pete. Everybody's on tenterhooks. Number 4. In Dark of the Moon, we all love the Bayverse. In Dark of the Moon, what was the name of Sentinel Prime's ship? Was it A, the Nemesis, B, the Avalon, or C, the Ark? So in Dark of the Moon, what was the name of Sentinel Prime's ship? Was it A, the Nemesis, B, the Avalon, or C, the Ark? Has everybody got an answer in? They have. All very quick, as their partners would say. Right, the correct answer was C, the Ark. And the only person to get it correct was Peter, who now takes a 2-1 lead. And with only one question left, the only person who could possibly catch him is Andy. Right, we go into the last question. Now, for this question, I'm going to have to ask you to type your answer. So it's not a multiple choice. You've got to type what you think is the correct answer.
Does it have to be legible?
Well, I've got to be able to read it. English would be good. I'm not as multilingual as you'd think. Right, anyway, here we go. Hopefully it's kind of obvious. I kind of feel like it is, but we'll see. Right, number 5. Are we ready, Paul?
Scoop.
2 scoops. Anyway, right, here we go. Number 5. Name the Autobot who once said, "Before you do anything, think, is this what would do in my position? And you will not go far wrong." So he said, "Before you do anything, think, is this what," insert name, "would do in my position? And you will not go far wrong." I'm trying to give you a hint with the way I'm saying it. Think about which robot would be very full of himself and think that you should just do what he does and you wouldn't go far wrong. Think G1 cartoon. I'm laughing because nobody else can see the answers. But that was funny. Okay.
I never knew answer and I just do it with humour.
Yeah. So Andy B went for Perceptor. So did Primetime Moth at first, although Primetime Moth changed his answer to Scoop. Pete went for Perceptor because he just copied Andy B. Just scandalous. Paul
All I got to do is keep up.
Paul went for Senator Ratbat, but he has now changed his name, changed his answer to Sky Pink. Who's Sky Pink?
Skylink's his friend.
Well, it's a shame you didn't go for Skylinks because that was the correct answer.
Was it?
Jacob got it right. Goldie said Wheelie. Toy Slice said Wheelie. Soundwave if she wants a Skylink. So did Ed. So did Lily. Well done, you all got that right.
So strictly speaking, the winner is Pete. But let's do the tiebreaker question anyway, just because it'll be interesting to see how close. So the tiebreaker question was again.
Is there a chance of me losing? Because
no, you've still won. You've still won. Don't worry, it's a bit like Bullseye. Your prizes are safe. That's safe. It's in the bag. It's in the barra. Now we're just playing for the motorboat, and you live in a high rise in Leeds. Right, here we go. How much money? And it's closest answer on this one. Okay, so you type your answer in. How much money did the 2007 Transformers movie make in dollars worldwide? So how much money did it make in dollars? Stop saying Scoop! For the love of God, stop saying Scoop!
It's close. It's close.
Oh dear. And we've got. Oh God, I've got to do some maths on this to decide who came closest.
Tony's mum was on Bullseye. Did she get Did she win?
Did she get a motorboat for her council estate? Andy B, is their answer 590 billion?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, that's optimistic.
I didn't mean billion, I meant million, clearly, but yeah.
That's more than the GDP of the entire Earth for 6 years. We would literally have to all pay for Transformers and watch the movie continuously for 9 years each. With all our wages.
So
I don't think that's what.
That's how much money Toy Fu's going to make.
Primetime Moth went for Scoop, but then did change his answer to 900 million. Paul, you went for 1.2 billion. Andy B went for 590 billion, maybe a little bit excessive. And Pete went for 1.2 billion, or as I first thought, 1.2 pounds. I thought he was just thinking about
and now on a B.
The correct answer is $709.7 million worldwide. So Primetime Moth, you get an honorary point.
Well, I heard that this last question was worth 5 points.
You heard wrong.
And
that boy be lying.
You're thinking of University Challenge. This is universally challenged.
University
different program.
Yeah.
Sunstreaker got 700 million. Well done, Sunstreaker. I think you were closest in the chat.
Anyway, thank you for playing, everybody. And remember, aim all complaints towards TF Wiki, because I don't care. Anyway, well done,
let's finish off. Yeah, Pete, well done.
And well done, Andy and Moth, for getting a point. And Paul, you can go and research the difference between a digger and a dump truck after the show. Scoop?
Disco knows the difference.
I almost lost my shit. Luckily, I found out who Sky Pink was. It wasn't a Transformer. It was someone online. Right, let's do discussion time.
We now return to the Transformers.
Right, so transformations. Was that really loud?
No, my cheeks hurt through laughing so
much.
Facial, yeah? Oh.
Anal laughter. Right. So, discussion tonight is all about transformations. So, I think it's weird over the last couple of years how many Transformers come out. Licensed by Hasbro, which don't even transform. But before we get into that, before we argue, is it a Transformer? Is it worth getting if it doesn't transform? What are the things that annoy you in a transformation? And what are the things that you really love? This is discussion tonight. Like, we all collect different things like Masterpiece. It's complicated. You look at Studio Series and Mainline. It's getting more complicated than it used to be. Legends, it's probably a little bit simpler, but can Magic Square and New Age do their best to make it really complicated as well? What do you want? Andy just said, 2 hours 15. We've just hit discussion. Strap in, boy. It's going to be a long one because I'm really looking forward to this discussion.
Get
So
another
I'm not ready
drink.
to see. So yeah, transformations.
I'll go
Thoughts.
first. I'll start.
Go. Get us off. It's a discussion.
So,
just dive
if
in.
we're talking about actual transformations, then I can't stand overcomplicated transformations. I can't stand anything that's. If you turn around to me and said, "Right, here's this fantastic bot, look great," but if you're going to be transforming it, you'll need 45 minutes to an hour. I'm sorry, that's not fun. It's not fun for me. I don't want to sit for that long transforming something. Don't get me wrong. I can be impressed by the engineering, but I want bots that I can transform within maximum 5 minutes. If it's longer than that, I'm gonna get fed up. Basically, the outcome isn't going to be worth it for me. Which is why with the few masterpiece style bots that I have, I love them, but I very rarely transform them because there's usually one mode that's really good. Although I have to say that the two Fans Hobby Power Masters I've got look great in both modes, but I'm happy enough with them in robot mode. And I also say the Fans Hobby Power Masters I've got, their transformations aren't that bad actually. Like they're not that bad.
Yeah.
But oh god, every time you guys mention X-Trans bots and I see that misfire that they've got coming out in the Slugslinger, it makes me want to weep because I want them, but I don't want them. I don't want to be screaming at things and like.
There are good X-Trans bots.
Good evening, X-Trans
transformations. There are really good, like
Andros for a while.
Andros is a really so their Scourge is a release transformation. It's not hard to do at all. There are not all X-Trans bots are awful.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, we can't see all of them. Although we have pigeonholed them that way several times recently. But no, I'm sure they're not all that way. And the thing is, maybe if I was a masterpiece collector, I would. Hey, look, Dave. Why are we 2 hours 20 minutes into it? 50 minutes a third party. That's why.
Awesome.
50 minutes of awesome. That's what we have.
But when you think about what Transformers, I would like to know who do you grab off the shelf, and not because of what they look like or what their alt mode is. Because I always grab it's Earthrise Prime. I will grab him off because I think, I want to fucking transform you because you're a really nice transformation. I don't need to know how to do it. I know it was a simple, intuitive, and I'll transform it and I'll put it back on the shelf. Netflix B, I'll do that. I feel that more with the Hasbro stuff. I don't have to dedicate a lot of time. But I will say, when you transform something like, and I always use him, he's the perfect third-party bot, Fans Toys Quietus, because he's a 10-minute transformation. And not only is it a 10-minute transformation, he destroys everything in his alt mode. He's a brilliant alt mode, a brilliant robot mode, and an easy transformation. When you get him, you're like, oh, that's great. And I get it. You pick something up which is third-party, and it's the complete opposite. You have to spend hours. But Quietus, Earthrise Prime, they're the two which I always pick up. Just transform.
I think it's back to that cliche. Just because you could doesn't mean you should. Because I think we're spoilt with a lot of good engineers, and they can make the transformations very complicated. But should they? Because does that not, whilst you're highlighting the engineering, does it take away some of the fun? And I mean, I've been messing with Age of the Primes Vortex and Alchemist Prime this week. They're so cool. You're not even looking at them whilst you're watching the telly. You're just messing with them and stuff. Yet there's some of the, like, I don't know, like Sovereign, Fans Toys Sovereign, their version of Galvatron, and Power Master Prime. They're involved transformations, and I just don't know if I'm that, not bothered, but if I'm that fussed about them.
But does it have to be? Sometimes I think with the transformations, there needs to be a bit of a challenge. Like there has to be, and Hasbro do this as well. Like I know there's people who read instructions and do videos, and obviously I can't stand you. But there's also people who do what I call hard panther, where you don't have the instructions. And Vortex was really, I was struggling with Vortex. I couldn't understand how his feet at the back wouldn't clip in. And there's a thing, isn't it? You pull his head down, but then you pull another section down, which goes over his head. And if you don't read the instructions, you would never know that.
But then
you played around with it there,
doesn't it?
And when it clicks, you're like, fuck yeah, and you get that reward and that sense of like, oh yeah, it all fits in now. You don't get that if you just read the instructions or watch a video. And I love that, like Studio Cell Unicorns, the best way. I just loved sitting down. It did take 40 minutes. I took multiple punctures to my arms and wrists, transforming them. Fuck me, was it worth it? That was a beautiful transformation. Like, to get Studio Cell from there, completely hard panther, I would recommend that to everyone, because it has to be intuitive enough to keep you wanting to do it and thinking, the next bit must go there. There's something about this bit. It's the ones which aren't intuitive where you're just like, I don't know what the fuck to do next. Studio Cell's intuitive from start to end.
Was the Studio Cell one the one that you sent us the picture halfway through and said done? Because you'd be transforming it for about 25 minutes.
It was like circular in effort, but not in shape.
But
I think if you love the puzzle element...
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Andy.
Yeah, no, I'll say, because I'm the same. I love to just pick one up, never look at the instructions, want to have a play around with it. But there are some where you pull like the back of the leg open, and the bit that needs to go in there has only got sort of like a 2-degree angle where you've got to have it at before it goes in. Any other in, you can feel it snapping off. That's my ridiculous frustration, because you know it needs to go in that hole, but it won't, and it's just so annoying.
And that's bad design, isn't it? That's bad design.
It is.
Maybe a sex tape.
There it is. You get that with a lot, though, don't you? Like I've noticed with not all, but some of the more modern Hasbro pots, it can be really annoying, because if you haven't got each part of, for example, the arm twisted in exactly the right way, but literally within a millimeter, then they won't fit where they need to fit, and you won't be able to get the panels to go in, and it becomes really fiddly. I don't think it's.
And then you can't do the rest until you've done that bit.
Yeah, exactly.
If they click together, then it pivots and does something else, and that's the bit that frustrates me about them. Other than that, I think most of the cars from the modern lines, like Combiner Wars, Titans Return, anything like that, they're the ones I'll just pick up and sit and play with when I'm meant to be working.
What I've really enjoyed recently, you boys were there, and I got to experience it, and I grabbed it down, was like going back to like Chromed Up, and then clicks and the noises of it. It was a noisy childhood, like, and there was just such a joy to it. And like, I do love my third party stuff. I love the complex stuff. I love sitting down and seeing the clever bits of engineering on some of them. Yeah, it's not as intuitive and it's not as easy, but this spark going back the way now, I'm like, actually, like, I'm looking forward to more of this experience than I am. Like, I'd rush to grab to transform this than I would most of the third party stuff, because it's just fun and it just feels like it should. But I think the aspect is third party stuff will 9 times out of 10 give you the better alt mode, stroke, robot mode, whatever you're going for. But as an Andy Transformer show, Andy, I say this to you for years now. The best company for Transformers, for transforming, is Hasbro. You can't beat them. They produce the best Transformers. Yeah, okay, their alt mode and their robot mode sometimes aren't as strong, but 9 times out of 10, their transformations are much better.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So the spin on the question then is, what do you, as an individual, want from your Transformers? I mean, Andy said that he doesn't want to spend 40 minutes and worrying about breaking a £100 toy. But what do you want? What do you want from you?
But they're not toys, are they? When you're at that masterpiece and like expensive third-party stage, we call them toys, but they're not really. I mean, there's probably not many of us. There will be some, I'm sure, but there's not many of us that would give that to a child to play with. It is an action figure, it is a representation of the character, and more of a collectible at that point to me than it is a toy. Whereas you pick up a £25 deluxe. God, £25 deluxe. That's depressing. But anyway, £25 deluxe Hasbro toy, and like if an arm pops off or whatever, I'm not, I'm not gonna cry too many tears over that. I might be annoyed, but I'm not gonna get too upset. I think it is that thing with especially the more expensive ones, and they are expensive for a reason because they're really good. But then that worry of if you snap something off. I mean, I still remember, and I'm sorry to bring this up, Paul, and cause you any PTSD, but you remember when you were doing the review of, was it Warthog, the Warpath?
Yeah. To be fair, right, to be clear, the guy sold it to me. He had glued the arm back on, like when it broke. The worst one was the KO of MP36, which is Megatron, Masterpiece Megatron. And that
That was a hateful thing, wasn't it?
And that's a better transformation than the original Megatron as well, which is worse.
It wasn't that it was hateful, it's just that it broke. So I thought something could have pushed into some way, and obviously pushed too far, and it snapped. And then you're like, "Fuck, that's not good."
Yeah,
and maybe the masterpiece one doesn't do that. It's got enough tolerance because it's like £200. This is a £50 knockoff.
The whole thing about transformation that I'd never thought about it. It sounds really stupid because I've had these toys for 30 odd years. Until Andy Cousins at TF Nation the other year was there, and he was explaining about how the people that make the toys are qualified engineers. They're not just people making toys. Yeah. It's not like they're just making an action figure where the knee bends a little bit and the arm bends a little bit. They're making something that has engineering level quality to do this. And I'd never even thought about it until I was chatting to him about it. And he was a fascinating guy to go through how, because I think he was the designer of Thunderclash and the design of Stalker, because Stalker's one of my favourite Transformers. And he was talking about how even though the transformations were really simplistic for some of them, the engineering level of it was insane. And I just found that really, really interesting from a transformation standpoint, that not just a person to a car to a person, there is a real deep level in that.
I think we forget about that. We take it for granted. Oh, it transforms. There's a reason why there's not a lot of transforming toys out there, because it isn't easy to do, not to a higher level of complexity at least. And just going back to the puzzle element, I think, like Paul, you've always been someone who really has loved that challenge of a more complex transformation. And a lot of people I know, like, they love the transformation almost more than they love the bots themselves, or the alt mode, or whatever you get to at the end of it. But I think that's just individual for each. There's no right or wrong about it, but it depends what you want from your toys.
What do you think about non-transforming Transformers? Because I thought they were gutter trash, and then I thought I'd get into action.
Trash.
I really like Action Masters, so I got into them, and then I quickly got back out of them.
The biggest lie on the internet.
And then I liked Pretenders, and I wasn't sure.
No, he liked them for nearly a week.
But then I like Blockies, and I don't know, it's just
Blockies aren't the same. Blockies they're more like a little action figure of your Transformer. Yeah. It's a little action figure version of the character. It's not a
build your own action figure.
Yeah, exactly. You've got the fun of building it, and they're incredibly posable, and that's what they are to me. They're incredibly posable little action figures, usually of the robot mode. Is that a Transformer? It's a representation of at least one of their Transformer modes.
Yeah.
But it's not a Transformer in the sense you normally would transform it.
Yeah.
Some of them have started to go that way, and that's great. They're like the Lego stuff, the transformable Lego sets. It's great, but
Soundwave looks amazing.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's got Transformers written on it and it looks like a character, like with the Blockies, then I'll buy it. And to me, it is a Transformer that will go on the Transformers shelf. If you're going to be really strict about it, then none of them have to transform, because Hasbro say convert, not transform, because they're not allowed to use the transform word. So I'm not as snobbish enough to say it's not a Transformer because it doesn't transform. But I can see why some people would say, well, if it doesn't convert, is it really a Transformer?
It's hard, isn't it? Guzzy's saying, Fans Toys Rouge is so hard to transform, and it's a bit of a pain. But also, I don't think there's many better representations of the Transformer in its robot mode. So then, and it's insane because it balances on two tiny little feet. It's got no right in doing that. But only Fans Toys could probably do that. You wouldn't really see that with anything else. So you get a brilliant representation of it, and it can still transform, and it will transform into an alt mode, which is ridiculous. It's one of the best alt modes there is for RC. So it's horrible. So you have that horrible transformation, but you've got a toy on your shelf which can represent both modes probably better than anything else, and stand up and is durable, and it's got metal over it, but then you have to take the penalty of nightmare transformation.
I think we're spoiled though, aren't we, where now you've got transforming versions of your characters, you've got non-transforming versions, and if you want that puzzle piece, you buy the transforming version. If you want that just representation on the shelf, you're getting that now with Yola Park and you know, and even Blockies to an extent. And I think we're spoiled, and I think we forget. And I think it's very easy to put them in categories that, yeah, I like that, I don't like that, I like that, I don't like that. But I think we're blessed at the minute that we got the best of both worlds. And some of the stuff that, and some of the stuff that Yolo Park is throwing out is like you those bot modes are as good, if not better, than actual Transformers.
And will give much more plausibility than an actual Transformer.
Yeah.
It's like,
if you look at the Flame Toys, the high end stuff, you know, from is it MDLX or MLDX, whichever, MDLX, isn't it? You know, they're expensive, but if you want a highly posable, highly detailed, you know, fairly large scale representation of that character, you're absolutely, like you said, we are spoiled. Whatever your taste is, whatever size, scale, legends, you kind of mainline or whatever you want to call it, your masterpiece, third party, you're in between. There's so many different versions out there. There's something for everyone.
And there's examples of good and bad in both.
But we can all agree that HasLab Unicron was too far. That transformation was hell on earth.
Oh, no.
I've never transformed it, but I know people who have, and they mostly cry. It's like PTSD.
But on the opposite end, it's stunning. Like a stunning set of collection. Like, so it goes back to the aspect of what are you buying things for. Like, and there are good examples of transformation in all styles. Like Masterpiece Soundwave MP13 is incredible in terms of a transformation and having a good robot bits. Then you've got some absolutely brilliant Transformers from Hasbro. You've also got some crap Transformers from Hasbro that, like, this is too complicated, the tolerance is too much, like big things like HasLab. So I think it is just a case of you need to kind of take it bit by bit and decide what do you like in it. I do think there is something to be said for trying all the different figures or different styles.
Andy Turnbull, don't be like that. This is a family show.
Right.
Suddenly the value of all HasLab Unicrons goes through the floor.
Shut up.
You can't give them away.
Well,
also think his is going to pay
how many more years until I can buy another house with it? Right, thanks so much for watching tonight. Andy, thanks for coming on. And
you're welcome.
Moff, thank you for coming on. And Pete and Andy, you two little buggers. You make it, don't you? A great quiz as well, Andy. We'll be back next week at 8 o'clock on a Friday. Until then, you can head over to Transformers The Show, where we'll all be there. You can ask questions, interact, and also buy T-shirts, which we have. Is it one more week to go? One more week until the T-shirt countdown goes off. But really, thank you so much. Sorry about the crowns tonight. I'm not sure what that's about. It's a YouTube thing. Stick with it. But thank you.
If you were top crown, well played. Number 2, number 3. If you're below, be better.
SGM Lord Mirage, I think, has just taken over from Mick Holohan. So we've got a bit of good contest going on here. Yeah, it's like watching the Formula One.
But better. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thanks so much, my host. We will see you next week. And stream.